Hello, people. How are we doing? Welcome to another Mash and Metal. Even though I'm under the weather, the show must go on. Hopefully, someone will hop on so I don't have to talk a whole lot tonight, or else you're going to hear a lot of coughing. As I said, if you were over on Bobby's stream, I'm sick. I got some kind of chest cold congestion crap. So yeah. There'll probably be some coughing tonight. So yeah, if somebody wants to hop on and join me and talk some, so I don't have to, that'd be great. Either way, though, we're going to be doing Motorhead vs Judas Priest. If you're Patreons, then you already saw the set list. Let's say, so you can kind of listen to them ahead of time and all that stuff, and kind of get your thoughts in order, I suppose. Yeah. So, crap, I'm a little disoriented tonight because also I took not exaggerating, like a triple shot of NyQuil. So, yeah, kind of feeling a little weird right now, honestly. Let's see here. I'm moving my camera because it's a little bit in front of the chat. That's better. Okay, now I can see what you guys are saying. All right, so let's get to chat real quick, and then we'll get into our new song of the week kind of deal. Breaking the law, indeed. Waiting, sweetheart. What's up, Greg? What's up, AZ? Cheers to you guys. I will be cheersing you guys with bubbly tonight because I'm feeling like crap. So whiskey just tastes like kind of mildly spicy, mildly sweet water right now. All of it. It all tastes basically the same. So awesome. I went back to like baby tasting notes, like when you first start drinking whiskey, like, oh, this is kind of hot. That's kind of all I got now. Aces and eights. All right. Cheers, Sean. Join the Under the Weather Club. Oh, so Greg is sick as well. That sucks, man. Sorry to hear that. Give me 5 minutes. Awesome, man. Appreciate you, John. Where is Iron Horse? Okay, so you requested this on Patreon as well. So, for me, Iron Horse isn't better than I went through the first 5 albums for each band, and I picked 10 total. I wanted to get at least one song off of each album. And although I like Iron Horse, there's not a song that I put on the list from the other albums that I would take off. So yeah, but as usual, we'll do requests. So yeah. So NyQuil and the Glint tonight, I might have to have the wife run some NyQuil down. I used to have rock and roll on vinyl. Might be in the basement somewhere. Awesome, man. Yeah. So let's see here. What I was looking for, I meant to get this up earlier. And John is here. Awesome. Thank you, John, for hanging out.
No problem, brother.
And saving me some talking.
Oh, no
so, how you been, man? First of all,
doing well. Went back to work this week, so.
Okay, good, man. So recovery pretty well over with. I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm 6 weeks. I'm back to 100%. So.
Yeah, cool, man.
I had Wednesday and Thursday off because we got 10 inches snow here at a blizzard. So.
Right. Yeah, because you're. I know you're north of me. I can't remember what state.
I'm outside of Green Bay, Wisconsin.
Right. Okay. So yeah, you are up Dan's way. Yeah.
Yeah. Dan is the southwest corner of the state on the Mississippi River. I'm the far northeast corner, so we're kind of opposite corners of the state.
Gotcha.
So we're probably about 4 hours apart.
And Ben, if you're in here, I'm not gonna text you right now because I'm in the middle of a stream. But yes, I heard back from Charles. Yeah, so guys, actually, I'll just cover that real quick because hopefully people that are watching this in the replay will at least see the beginning of the stream. So I'm going to be putting off the 1,500 subscriber stream, which is supposed to be tomorrow night. Because, and the whole reason I moved it in the first place is because Charles couldn't make Friday night, so we moved it to Saturday. But now I'm under the weather, and so I won't be able to really drink. I mean, I could drink, but it wouldn't be that fun because I can't taste it.
You're just gonna do the good thing and take a night off tomorrow, then?
Yeah, so I'm just gonna take the night off and chill, and then next Saturday will be the 1,500 subscriber stream and the bottle giveaways and all that good stuff. Time. Yeah, and Charles will be there, and hopefully a lot of you guys will come up to the regulars. And
oh, yeah.
And yeah, then we'll have a much better time than I would have tomorrow night. So that's the deal with tomorrow. So hopefully, Ben, you heard that. Yeah, yeah. If not, I'll text you later. Anyway, I keep getting sidetracked. What is this guy's name? The new song that I wanted to feature. I'm kind of in a funk tonight. Where is he? Zach Bryan. Anybody heard of Zach Bryan? No. From John Kranz.
Sounds like a combination of quite a few different singers, actually. But
yeah, hopefully, yeah. Okay, it looks like they do have him.
I got to remember the guy who played last week he was really good.
Who did I play last week? Oh, last week was Shred. Yeah. Heck yes. Actually, I know how I'll do this. I'll do this through YouTube. I'm sorry, folks. I'm sorry I'm a little slow tonight. Because the song I'm looking for is a specific song that I don't think is on an album. So now this is it's like a backyard session, I guess you'd say. But I think it's pretty good stuff. So if you guys are into country, this is probably very firmly in country, I would say. But this is not. Anyway, it should come up. There we go. Okay. Let me unmute that. Now we're doing the thing I'm trying to do. Sorry for the delay, folks. Anyway, here we go. So Zach Bryan, country artist, and I would call this true country rather than some of the stuff that's on the radio these days, which I don't really consider country anymore. It's just like pop with a twang. I'd say that, yeah, pretty accurate. So anyway, here you go, folks. Zach Bryan, codeine pills. Turn you all the way up here.
Let's do this. Getting high and running around. Blame you tend on placing.
So it's country. Indeed, yes.
I remember waking up with you. Wish you'd leave me laying. Hoping God will get us through the bills we ain't been paying. Hear a lot of people talk about you. Can't hear what they're saying. You're not used to sticking around. Grown accustomed to the stand.
Yes, both kinds of music, country and western.
And every time
that's right.
You wind up doing the same thing. Getting high and running around. The blame you tend on placing. Cheap booze and cutting pills ain't worth all the losing. Not a thing can come between us and the life worth choosing.
Hopefully YouTube doesn't kill us for this. I think we'll be all right.
Booze and cutting pills ain't worth all the losing. Not a thing can come between us and the life worth choosing. Daddy says I lost my mind. My mama, she'd be grieving. You face down in a bathroom stall. Boss he's planned on keeping.
What's up, Woods? Good, brother.
Cheap booze and cutting pills ain't worth all the losing. Not a thing can come between us. Damn, a life worth choosing. Cheap booze and codeine pills ain't worth all the losing. Not a thing can come between us. Damn, a life worth choosing.
I agree, Mark.
enough of you now. So go away. All right. Yeah. So that's Zach Bryan. He's got quite a few songs I like. There actually is a studio version of that, but I just like the rawness of that kind of backyard shoot there. Yeah. So what do you think, John?
I liked it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good stuff, man. And he puts a lot of emotion into
Yeah, he does. You can see it in his voice too, or hear it in his voice. I mean.
Yeah. It's good stuff. But without further ado, I guess we'll go ahead and get into what we're all here for, the Motorhead versus Priest battle.
Anybody else coming in, so Sean doesn't have to talk too much?
Yeah, that'd be great. If anybody else wants to hop on, that'd be awesome as well. I got the dog down here joining me. What's up, buddy?
I got a beer in the liner. I took it out of my Stein because I'm a little biased tonight.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
It's like a 3D one.
Yeah, man, that's cool. Yeah, I am as well. Spoiler: I won't say which way I'm.
Yeah.
You'll probably figure it out as we go through. Pretty quickly. Anyway, yeah, I won't spoil it, but excuse me. The bubbly is giving me all the burps and stuff.
The bubbly.
Yeah, exactly. So, what did everybody think of Zach Bryan? Because great shot, Wade in said not a bad tune. Anybody else have any thoughts on Zach Bryan before we move along? And if not, then we'll just go ahead and get into it here. Oh man, my head is feeling weird as hell. I may have overdone it with the NyQuil. Anyway, yeah, I thought about postponing tonight, but that would have thrown off the whole schedule for Mash and Metal. And tomorrow night is next Friday, because we'll be going Friday again next week for Mash and Metal.
Saturday again. So okay.
What's that?
So Friday, Saturday next week instead of this.
Yeah, because
I just hope you're feeling better then.
Yeah, I think I'll be at least mostly better. So Greg said sound good. All right. Yeah, so again, same deal as this week. Charles can't make Friday, so he'll hopefully be with us next Saturday. He plans to be. So that's the deal there for the 1,500 sub thing and the bottle giveaways and stuff. And then next week, because actually it'll work out better because actually it's going to fall on the exact day. Next Friday, I believe I got that right, is the anniversary of the Master of Puppets release. So
still my favorite Metallica album.
Yeah, so Master of Puppets, and it looks like probably going, unless like the votes totally change over the course of the next week, which I don't even think there's enough votes left for it to change that much. Going to be Cowboys from Hell versus Master of Puppets, which should be a pretty killer night, I would say. And honestly, I'm going to have a hard time choosing because that's my favorite Pantera album versus like almost tied for first favorite Metallica album. Like I go back and forth between that and Justice. Like those two, I think are both just 10s. So
okay, how old I am when Puppets came out? A friend, I was in middle school and bought the cassette and brought it to school, and they're just like, holy shit!
Heck yeah, man. Yeah, well, I mean, so the first time I heard Justice, that was my first introduction to like real metal. Was a cassette
without a bass line too.
What's that?
Without a bass line too.
It did bother me though, man. Like when that album opens up with Blackened, good lord, man, like that was by far the heaviest thing I'd ever heard at that point, and yeah, good stuff. Anyway, let's get into this. We'll talk that stuff next week. Let's get into our Motorhead versus Priest here. And Amazon Music has been what I do. Dang it. How did I do that? Okay, here we go. Let's get now.
That would have been one hell of a double bill.
Okay. What did
imagine Lemmy opening for Priest?
For sure, man. I would like to see it the other way around, honestly.
Yeah.
My bias.
I know, but I'd like to see the both on the same bill, though.
Yeah, that for sure. Have they ever played together? I wonder.
I have no idea.
Anyway, let's go ahead and get started off with Motorhead off of the Motorhead album. Yeah. Here we go, folks.
Somebody comes out of another day. Sky high, 6,000 miles away. Don't know how long I've been away. Wound up, and then the face is day. Getting it up, and you know it's the righteous stuff. Know the right price and Christmas. On the head, and believe I'm on the head. All right. Sunrise easier. Get some back to anesthesia. Don't move a shit to go to the light. I can't see you all the eyes. All good sleep up. I don't know what's taking around. Then you look bad on the head. On the head. On the head. All right.
Thanks, Sugar Kitty.
All day, red moving right to my left, red. Don't move, I'm shaking on the lights. I can't see you all on the night. I should be tired. Oh no, I am wired. Ain't nothing good for that one. All night.
Yeah, Hawkwind was way out there. That's almost space rock.
Heck yes.
Yes.
Looks like the dog's lost the ball. Anyway, and we're turning off lights. Just press the button beside the blue light, babe. There you go. Okay. Sorry, folks. So yeah. Anyway, I do enjoy that song. What do we say though, Chad and John? What are we going to go? Score 1 to 10, and you can do decimal points if you need to.
Oh, that's a 10. That's one of my favorite few songs by Motorhead.
Gotcha.
Right at the top.
Yeah. I'm with you on that.
I mean, that riff is almost like rhythm bass.
Heck yeah, man. And just like the perfect bar song. If you can't drink whiskey to that, then and Woods actually said a comment similar to that on Patreon right before we started. So yeah, it's just Motorhead is freaking whiskey music. Yeah. AZ 8.1, JH 8.9, Shirky 9.6. Cheers. Wow.
Hey, Stanley.
Oh, okay. Elmer Sylvani, cock. 8 from Great Shot. I'll be lurking. Okay, sure enough. Mashbill. 8.5. Okay, we're done. We're not doing well here tonight. The set is falling apart around me. Babe, what are you doing?
Sorry.
Just lost the light, and
Technical difficulties.
Now the light's facing me, and I'm blinded. But can you turn the light around? Give me a second, folks.
Blinded by the light.
Yeah. It just 1 second.
He's looking for the ball.
Okay, well, I'll give him another one.
He wants that one. He says he's barking upstairs.
I don't know where he put him in. Anyway, okay. Sorry, folks. Sorry for the delay there.
What did the dog lose?
He lost his ball, apparently.
That's always a bad day for a dog.
Yeah. Well, Cerberus loses his. He has like 30 balls. He loses the one ball that he needs, like all the time. You know.
Okay.
Anyway, my score on that, I'm going to go 9.6 as well, same as Sugar Kitty. I can't give it a 10 only because like there's two other songs on this list, at least two, that will definitely be 10s.
Well, there's two that are on the screen right now. That
Yep.
one that I had Todd play the other night.
Heck yes. So yeah, it's gonna be a good night.
Technical difficulties.
God, you embarrassed me in front of my metal friends.
Keep going down. This is
Testicle difficulties. Ball? Boo hoo. Yeah, I know. Anyway, yeah, so 9.6 for me on Motorhead off of the Motorhead album. And another thing is I did not count On Parole as another album. Like in their discography, it counts, but it's really just like almost a re-release of the first album. There are a few songs on there that are not the same, but it's basically the same album. Not even remastered, just I guess I bet Sugar Kitty has all the info on this. I guess they just re-recorded it because it's clearly much better sound-wise. Because that was pretty rough, so like produced quality, like sound. But that's off like the first album. That's exactly how it sounded when, So, but there are better versions of Motorhead, but I wanted kind of the raw garage band style. That's what Saint Anger could have sounded like. If you're going for like garage band sound.
I just remember the tour, the St. Anger tour. I mean, everybody stood up for the early Metallica songs. As soon as they started playing St. Anger, people sat down.
I'm sure at least the snare sounded better on the tour. It's not like Lars was beating on pots and pans or like a metal trash can or something. Anyway, Stanley giving it an 8.5. All right, let's go ahead and move along, though, to our next song. And just spoiler, it's 10. So there you go.
Have a good night, Trevor.
Oh, come on now, Fred. Here, buddy. There we go.
So good, I can't believe it. Screaming with the crowd. Don't sweat it. Get it back to you. Don't sweat it. Get it back to you. Overkill. Overkill. Overkill.
Gonna skip the second verse here. Not went too far.
Don't sweat it. Get it back to you. Don't sweat it. Get it back to you. Overkill.
Oh, come on, Tread.
Hey, Tread, I'll give you credit. Heading Out to the Highway is one of the greatest opening riffs ever. And since we're listening to Lemmy, this is probably the best beer to have tonight.
Okay, yeah.
It's called Space Station Middle Finger.
Yeah. Cool, man.
I agree, Woods. I would have to hate the choose between these two.
Indeed. All right. Well, you know, I can see there's a lot of bias in chat. That's okay, though.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm going to stick to my guns. I still think it's a 10. I love that song.
I'm going 9.5 on that one.
Okay.
I can't do everyone a 10, so.
That's true. Yeah, that would be too biased.
But, I mean, the problem is I'd hate to have to choose between Motorhead and Priest because I love them both.
That's it. Yeah. Okay, so let's go through some comments here. Someone needs to play rock and roll in its entirety for Shredward over and over and over. Yeah, for sure. Not a great album by any means. I think it took a while for Priest to kind of hit their stride. Whereas I think Motorhead was much better right out of the gate than Priest was. But anyway, admittedly, I have never heard Motor Cranium before, but I don't think their music has aged well. I disagree.
Related to Richard Cranium.
Yeah. So I think like this would still play well in pretty much any bar in America anyway. Maybe not in other countries, but any American bar, I think Motorhead's like the perfect bar music. But you're Shred saying you're comparing the metal god to someone who can't sing for real. Okay, so let's talk about that. I think that Lemmy's voice is like pure rock and roll. Like to me, there's like no other voice that's more rock and roll than Lemmy. You know, maybe Brian Johnson of AC/DC. You know, like there's not a lot of other voices that just like say rock and roll to me.
But nobody else sings upward either.
That's true as well.
I mean, that's all Jack Daniels and Marlboro Reds right there.
That's it.
We talk about, you know, the haggard sounding woman in the bar. That's probably what, you know, Lemmy is before he's singing. So
that's it. Yeah, for sure, man. Priest, great music. Motorhead is all attitude and raw KS. Love both, but yeah, Priest. Okay, fair enough. You got everything coming. Electric Eye, over commercialized crap that makes Metallica's cover song album look genius. Whiskey in the jar. Yeah, fine. It was me on the grassy knoll. Make it stop. What the heck? Oh, come on, Lou. So Lou not enjoying the Motorhead. All right.
Heading Out to the Highway is one of the greatest opening riffs ever, though.
There you go. 8.8 from AZ. Painkiller, enough said. Yeah, I think the death version's better, as I said on my cover video. I don't know. Like, I think for me, Sure Kitty we're getting into the debate a little early, but I think Sure Kitty kind of hit the nail on the head. A lot of Priest stuff is a little too commercial for me. Like, it just doesn't have like an edge. It doesn't have any teeth to it. Yeah, but anyway, 9.4 from JH. Priest has a ton of great work, but a ton of late crap. True, also. Priest completely changed who they are twice. Yep. That was an 8.8 for me. There you go. Thank you, Sure Kitty. 9 from the Mash Bill. Okay, sure. Who is really Priest? The middle period in British Steel days, to me, anyway. Yeah, I would say, like, yeah. I would probably agree with that. Like, from 80 to 90 is probably their peak.
British Steel and Screaming for Vengeance.
Yeah, and then also Defenders of the Faith. Like, that's... I mean, because The Sentinel is probably my favorite Priest song. It's got to be up there anyway, like top 5 for sure. Anyway, back to Motorhead, though. You guys are like already deciding. We haven't even gone through the list yet. Anyway, No Class, Motorhead.
Shut up! You talk too loud! You don't fit in with the crowd! I can't believe you exist! I crossed you right on my list! Too much, too soon! You ain't out you! No class! No class! You ain't on the right. Nobody can spare a dime. Fade out, baby, that's right. Nobody can be the best man. No class. No class.
Okay.
Too late, you can't catch up now. Your face is away now. I know you ain't get the brain to come out of the rain. Too bad, no pain. I'm afraid you're never tragic. No class.
All right, No Class, Motorhead. So I gotta say, there's a lot of Motorhead hate going on tonight. Oh my god, I actually know this song. It is not a good song, but at least I know it. All right, fair enough, Greg. John, what say you on No Class?
I'm gonna go 9.
Okay. I'm a little low on that one, I guess. I'm a 7.5 on that. It's probably my least favorite song from the songs I have selected. But, you know, I got to rate some low or else it'll just look a little bit too biased. Because
Bourbon Known Mash and Rock Ballads is called 21090.
yeah, there you go. Yeah, ballads. Not a lot of ballads going to happen on this channel, unless anything can happen though. Because wait. Who won? Oh, JH won the samples. Oh, and you're here, Jay. So you actually get to choose. I completely forgot to even mention that and tell you about it. So you get to choose a subject for Mash Metal this month. So you get to choose what bands you want to see battle, or if you want to just cover a single album, or whatever you want, man. You can do album battle, band battle, just cover one album. Whatever, if it's music related, you get to choose it. I forgot to mention that. So yeah, your choice, man. So if Jay picks nothing but rock ballads, then that's what we'll do. If that's what he wants to do. So,
well, we played Nelson Tuesday night.
We did play Nelson. It was a sad moment. It was a sad moment on YouTube history, but
that was a fun stream, though.
It was.
It was a fun time.
Yeah, I mean, it was kind of all over the place, but that's kind of what made it fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
That got in when Iron Horse gets past. So, oh, come on, Sugar Kitty. You still gave it 8.2. I just want to point out. 8.9 from AZ, 9 from JH, 7.5 from Great Shot. So yeah, 7.5 for me. What do you? Wait, did you score it already, John? Did you?
I gave it a 9.
Yeah, 9. Okay. Cannibal
Might
Corpse.
be a little high, but
Cannibal Corpse. Yeah, I mean, first off, Shred, you'd have to be a Patreon brother. As much as I love you, and like that's about the only way you can get me to play Cannibal Corpse is by winning on Patreon. Although someone could request it for you, I suppose. Not a huge Cannibal Corpse fan, so
could have done that Tuesday night on 21090 and have Todd play.
Yeah, I went with Testament instead because I think they're a better band.
Yeah,
smart. This is like a palate cleanser after the Nelson. Yeah, for sure. Nelson, you mean Satan in the form of blonde guys? I tell you, like even that album cover looks like two sort of manly blonde women. Like you kind of can't tell. Like are those dudes? I'm not real sure.
One night in Bangkok, I tell you, that's never know what you're gonna get.
For sure. All right, now though, to I would say. Somehow reminds me of ZZ Top Tush. I could see that. I would request that. Request what? Cannibal Corpse or Nelson? I hope not Nelson. I'd rather play Cannibal Corpse over Nelson, just for anyone that wonders.
Yeah.
All right. Next up, Damage Case. Here we go.
Hey, did you ever watch the Lemmy movie?
I can't hear you, John.
Oh, okay. I was asking if you watched the Lemmy movie.
Hey, babe,
oh, yeah.
So scared.
Where he plays this on stage with Metallica.
Sorry?
Said he played this on stage with Metallica.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And I can tell by your face, I'm a total disgrace. Let me inside the place. Move over for a damage case. Hey babe, wait a minute, stop. Don't run away, don't call a cop. I am looking to victimize you. All I wanna do is tantalize you. And I can tell by this day, I'm all over the place. I can tell by your face. Got no time for a damage case. Oh! here tomorrow, I'm gone today. I don't
All right. Damage case there. What do we got, folks? Let's see here. We'll go through a few comments here. Hair metal was the peak of music glory. Well, I'm sure that Todd and Andy would definitely agree with that statement. I have no doubt about that. I don't know that I can. I would say, for me, probably the peak is like early 80s thrash. That's the peak for me. I know everybody has a different peak, but that's what it'd be for me. Like, yeah, from like 83 to, well, actually 83 to 90, 91. Yeah, that kind of decade there. Yeah, that's
91, everything changed.
Yep, for sure. Let's see here. I like the music and a lot of death metal, but the vocals are just not for me. Yeah, I kind of, when they go Cookie Monster, it's very hard for me to take them. You're not like threatening to me. It doesn't sound scary. It just sounds stupid. Like that's what I appreciate about Chuck Schuldiner from Death. Like he like sounds like a legit demon. Like he could. It's like a demon screaming. So like I can get on board with that. Like that's some crazy stuff. So but when you go Cookie Monster, I'm just like, that's just silly. So Campbell Corpse for sure. Oh no, Nelson, we appreciate that. Sure, Kitty. Tandy, blah. Let's see here. JH 8.9, great shot, 8. 91 grunge. New wave of British metal. Yeah, I know. Everybody, it's not really my thing. That's why I'm not like the biggest Priest fan. Like they finally got there in some songs, but yeah, 7.9 from AC. Well, what say you, John, on the score?
Let's go 8.
8? Okay, I'm gonna go with 9. I actually do like Damage.
It's not the top of my list for Motorhead, but
I'm just trying little sips of different whiskeys to see if anything kind of tastes remotely good. Not really. Oh well, nose is all clogged up and stuff. So
you can shoot a new review at Jim Beam White Label then.
Yeah, I saw.
There's actually that comment.
Yeah, I saw that comment. I couldn't respond back because Bobby was doing his thing. Yeah, I really need to do that. Like another Jack Daniels Old Number 7 review. What else have I crapped on that I could do right now?
Might be actually swallow Dickel without tasting anything.
Yeah, there you go. Well, I mean, so I prefer the older Dickel. I like a well-aged Dickel. But yeah, the young stuff, not for me. It's too like funky. There you go, Basil Hayden's. Yeah, I could break out my Basil Hayden's. Yeah. Just for fun, I might do that tonight. I might get my Basil Hayden's dark rye, which is actually just rye that somebody poured wine into and then aged it. That's a great idea.
I got a JTS Brown 80 proof sitting here.
Yeah, okay.
$9.99 bottle, cheapest bottle I've ever bought.
How much?
$9.99.
Oh, okay. That actually is high. So I can prove it. Where is it? I have a 100 proofer for.
Yeah, I've got a 100 proofer too that my buddy brought back from Kentucky.
1 second. I'm gonna grab 2 things. Sorry for the delay, folks. Where the hell is there? It is. So I got both.
Yeah, the 80 and the 100.
Yeah, here's the 80 for $9.43, which is a really odd price, but nonetheless. And then I got this guy for $1 more at the same store. It didn't have the label on it, but this was $10 even. Yeah, so
Yeah, buddy brought me back the bottled and bond from Kentucky. I think it was $20 when he got it, but that Heaven Hill Green label, I wish they still made that one. Was so good.
yeah, for sure, John. I'm laughing at Woods here. Sean prefers his Dickel with some years on it. Yeah, that's right. I like a good an experienced Dickel. JTS bib is fantastic. It is good.
Yeah.
We can't see you, Sean. Yeah. Let's see here. Sean, now is your chance. Yeah. The new 46 is not great. I miss the old one so much. I have a little bit left. Right now I'm trying this Balcones, the budget one, the pot still. It's okay. Like everything comes across as really sour right now. So I can't imagine what this is going to be like when I pour some of this, the basil hater, because it's really sour anyway. So it'll probably just taste like not even sour candy because it's not that good. All right, anyway, let's keep moving along here with the Motorhead. Dead Men Tell No Tales. You guys better not hate on this. You probably.
This is it.
Oh, come on, Greg. Don't like Motorhead, and you don't like
Breaking up, breaking through. Breaking something's all we can do. Shoot straight, travel far. Stone blaze is all we ever lost. But I don't care.
Yeah, Peter White, any bottom shelf, Heaven Hill, like 100 proof. Grab it.
There you go. You know, I'm going to experiment.
Shooting up, away and back. A bit of guts is all that you like. Up behind the single door. Oh, you make your hospital.
Greg, they're from the UK.
You used to be my friend.
UK.
That friendship's coming to an end. But me and it must be clear.
Okay.
And open it for you there. Cause if you do it slack, you won't be coming back. I don't want to make you feel dead men tell no tales. Oh.
Hey, Hale and DTF bottled and bond is Kentucky only.
Tell no tales. Tell no tales. Tell no tales. Tell no tales.
Heck yes. All right, Dead Men Tell No Tales. First off, before we get to scores, I got to bring this up because next Saturday, folks, the JTS Brown Bib that AZ is mentioning there is going to be part of our bottle giveaway because I am in Kentucky, so I can get it. So there you go. It's a cheap bottle, but it's worth having. I think, it goes up against Evan Williams' bib and a lot of the other cheaper bibs pretty well. So if you can't get one, that'll be a way to win it.
Yeah, that's Kentucky only. So
there you go. Now back to some chat here. I still have no taste buds. Yeah, I feel you on that right now, AZ. Everything just kind of tastes like sour, slightly hot water, which is not great. We're gonna try something here in a second. Gregors, have you tried Still Austin? Yeah, Greg, you got to try some Still Austin, man. That might change your mind on the Texas bourbon. But if not, don't buy it. Nobody should buy Texas bourbon of any kind. Leave it all on the shelf. I will buy it all for you. 9.3, getting better. UK, I think we covered that. UK for sure. But they were not part of the new wave of British heavy metal. They were kind of their own thing. Although they kind of get thrown into, I mean, to me, Motorhead is pretty firmly in the rock and roll category. But there is some stuff that I guess you could say is metal. But I guess it depends on how you're categorizing it.
Yeah.
What do you got for score there on Dead Men Tell No Tales, John?
I'm gonna go a 9 on that one.
Okay. Yeah, 8.8 for Sugar Kitty. I'm going 8.5 for me. I do like that song quite a bit. Sean, I'm going to send you a few bottle bags for shipping. Bottle bags for shipping? Okay. Cool, man. Sounds good. Yeah, and Mark, if you get that Nancy pick, man, just let me know. I got the money ready. I will send it as soon as you say you got it in hand. Yeah, I mean, actually, I could send it ahead of time. Doesn't matter. And there's Jacob. Folks that don't know, Jacob is officially starting a channel now.
Jacob?
Yeah. So, Jacob, are you a mod? I believe you are.
Yeah, he's got a wrench there.
Okay, yeah. So, Jacob, if you want to drop your link, man, get you some subs going here. Yeah, so, and Jacob, if you want to just kind of drop in chat what you're going to be doing. To my knowledge, Jacob's going to be doing, like, telling stories and drinking whiskey. So, yeah, but, Jacob, you can feel free to expand on what you got coming up, man.
I got to send him some stuff. He sent me some killer samples.
Oh, cool, man. A great shot, 8 on the Dead Men Tell No Tales, 9.2 from JH. I like it, JH. JH, pretty big Motorhead fan, it seems like. Good stuff. People discovered Motorhead at that point, but they predate, yeah, exactly, new wave of British heavy metal. Also true of Priest. Yeah, their first record, or first couple records really, were not really metal. Their second record, Priest, that is, was a little getting closer, but still not really there. Anyway, okay, I'll go there tomorrow and pick. Oh, appreciate it, man. Yeah, I'll if I remember, if I don't pass out my chair, I will send it tonight. Motorhead was bigger in the UK. Yeah, I mean, I think it's unfortunate that they weren't bigger here because, like, if they. I mean, and they certainly like did the American bar scene, but I think if they were, I don't know. To me, it's just like the perfect drinking whiskey bar music. But channel not ready, LO. But they okay, fair enough. All right, well, it's coming. It's coming, folks. But I mean, can we still give you the subs? I think we can give you the sub. Midgets. So I will be doing Stories of Whiskey, both nonfiction and fiction stories of characters from history and myth, along with a light whiskey review in the story breaks. There you go. Good stuff, man. All right, let's continue with Motorhead. And we already scored this one on 2 so no need to score it again because it's a 10. Before I do that, I almost forgot because I have time.
No, that was 11 for me.
Oh, okay, right, 11. So I'm going to combine two things. I'm combining my Texas Balcones pot still bourbon. Got a little bit of that in there with a little bit of this Basil Hayden's here. See if they can even out. So the Basil Hayden's is very sour, and the Balcones is very dark and like black coffee like. So I'm curious what combination this will be like. I'll let you know after the song. Well, let's go ahead and get into Bomber. Okay, fair enough, Thomas.
Ain't no hope in hell. Nothing gonna bring
Sounds good to me. Appreciate you, Thomas.
The way you be flying 5 miles off the ground. Because we shoot to kill, and you know we always will. It's a bomber, it's a bomber. Scream 1,000 miles, hear the black death, the rising moan. Firestorm coming closer, napalm to the bone. Because, you know we do it right, a mission every night. It's a bomber, it's a bomber, it's a bomber.
I don't want to go all Todd and play air guitar here, so.
No night fighter, gonna stop us getting through. The sirens make you shiver, you bet my aim is true. Because you know your anti-breeze bring you to your knees. It's a bomber, it's a bomber, it's a bomber.
Wow.
No!
Be right back. All right. The Bomber. One thing that I love about that song now, like even though it doesn't make sense in the context of the song, is it sounds like he's saying it's Obama, which is just hilarious to me.
Awesome.
It's Obama. It's Obama.
I gotta remember that now. I gotta make a meme out of that.
There you go. Sure, Casey saying I like the girl school version of this better. Yeah, so there's certainly better versions of a lot of these songs on like the remasters and all that. But to make it fair, I went off the first 5 albums from each band. Well, I couldn't do that. I couldn't do that with a couple of the Priest songs because Amazon Music does not have Sad Wings of Destiny, the actual album, for some reason. All they have is Heroes or whatever the heck it is. Which is a later release, which is not anyway. So Judas Priest got to cheat a little bit there. Let's see here. Baseline is Dirty Bird. Yeah, man. Just good stuff. Yeah. Bomber, 10 for me. John said before we even started it's 11. I kind of agree. Yeah,
it's still my favorite Motorhead song.
Great song. Does anybody know? Yeah, so definitely Marshall. Yeah, so as right there. Yeah, so Lemmy was actually in the Marshall documentary of like how Marshall amps became a thing and all that. Lemmy definitely a strict Marshall guy.
Well, I mean, Metallica wrote a song about him called Murder One too. And
There you
that was his amp was Murder One.
Excuse me, folks. I got phlegm and things happening. Yeah. I know people don't like Lemmy's vocals, but I do, man. Heck yeah.
Yeah, his amp was Murder One.
Man, so much crap going on in the chest area. Has that punk energy to it. Love it. Let's see here. Lemmy is 100% street. Okay, I read that already, sort of. High Octane 9.5. Yeah, okay. 9.8 from Sure Kitty. Guitar riff drives it to a 9.5. There we go. I like it. I like the love. Need to throw that on my biking play. Heck yeah, man. Bomber. 9.6. Weird Al needs to make Obama. For sure. Oh man. Subtour's version of Orgasmatron is heck yeah, man. And that's a great song as well. It wasn't on the first 5 albums though, so I had to stick to the first 5. Let's see here. Let me boomer me. Good stuff. All right, let's keep it rolling here. Where are we at? There we go. We are the Road Crew.
Another town, another place, another girl, another face, another truck, another race. I'm eating junk, feeling bad. Another night, I'm going mad. My woman's leaving, I feel sad. But I just love the life I lead. Another beer is what I need. Another gig, my ears bleed.
Heck yeah.
We are the Road Crew. Another town I'm left behind. Another drink completely blind. Another hotel I can't find. Another backstage bus to you. Another tube of super glue. Another border to get through.
Dang it. There we go.
Another hotel we can burn. Another screw, another turn. Another urine.
Trying to skip the third verse as well. There we go. Heck yeah. I did, Wood. Heck yeah.
Yeah.
No, not there yet, Jake. Heck yes.
Yeah, you imagine being a roadie and dropping acid with Hendrix every night?
Heck yeah, man. Man, partying with Hendrix. Clearly a heck of a partier since he died partying. Or did he? Anyway.
I just wish I could have watched him live once.
Yeah, man. Me too. One of the great tragedies in my life is being born after Jimmy died. So Jacob, well, I got you, man. So let me solo myself for a second. This is actually your bottle, but funny enough, I didn't even notice this till after I shipped yours out, and then I looked at this bottle. This is the bottle I bought for you while we were in Kentucky. This is not the bonded one. Didn't notice that when I bought it. Sat in the bag right there for months, and then I finally shipped your stuff out. So you actually got the bib instead, which is better. So I actually did you a favor by not sending you this one. There you go. So you got the bib version, which is the Kentucky only, which is better. Yeah. So I'm going to drink your 80 proofer for you, since I can't taste anything anyway. No, you did not miss the pre-sale. That is coming up next.
No.
Let's see here. What do we got for scores? Did I miss any scores up here? No. Okay. So first score in 9.1 on Road Crew. What is everybody else saying? What do you say, John, on We Are the Road?
Let's go 8.7.
Okay. I just went a flat 9, so pretty close there with you.
I got to remember, I think I still have your address because I was going to send you a Motorhead beer can. I haven't sent it out.
Oh, right, man. Yeah.
That road crew one?
Yeah, I'll have to,
Yeah, I've got a couple of empties sitting here, so.
Yeah, man, I will probably display it somewhere behind me here. So 9.6 on We Are the Road Crew, 8.9 from Jacob, 9 from JH, and 8.5 from Great Shot. Yeah, I'm going 9, and John going 8.7. My favorite Radio Cranium song. Okay, fair enough. Greg liking it. That's where all the amphetamine started.
Well, if you think about what the Motorhead name, that's
yeah, man.
Speed Freak, so
That's it. Yeah, I gotta say, the standard JTS, of course, my palate is crap right now, but even still, I feel like it would be better. Yeah, this is pretty thin and watery, the 80 proofer.
Yeah, I think I did a couple bottle chugs of that on 21090 the other night.
Yeah, it's probably perfect for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I would. Yeah, benchmark single. If you get a good single barrel, those things are great.
I had a buddy that brought me one back from Kentucky, and it was all like sweet cherry. It was
man.
so good.
Yeah, mine drinks more mature than I'm certain it is. Like that. I actually went back and got a second one from that same, what I assume is that same barrel. It came in the same batch at Kroger, so hopefully it's the same barrel. Yeah, it's just, it's like $22 and it's killer. So
yeah, whenever I get down to Kentucky, I'm going to load the trunk up basically.
Well, so are those where maybe I should do that? Is can everybody get benchmark stuff, or is that
as far as I know, the closest is Indiana, so Wisconsin.
Okay. Because that was kind of part of my thinking with the JTS is I know it's Kentucky only. Also giving away an E.H. Taylor small batch just because they're hard to find. I'm kind of doing a bottle and bond theme, and you'll see why. Saturday is going to be a bottle and bond video. It's going to be a bottle and bond whiskey war. And what else? Oh, and then I got the old early times bottle and bond. The old plastic screw top when Brown-Forman was making it, which you can't find those anymore. So yeah, doing some bonds that are harder to find for a lot of people. So that's kind of the idea.
Yeah, the white label that should not be named.
What's that now?
So the white label bottle and bond that shouldn't be named because it's going to disappear. The Evan Williams.
Oh, is that going to be?
No, it's just people talk about it. It's just going to disappear because everybody's talking about it.
Oh, I got you.
So that'll be the next one. No, we can get it anywhere around here.
Yeah. So AZ says
that's one of my favorite daily drinkers right there.
Yeah, Evan Williams bib. Yeah, man. I've gone through many a bottle of those.
Yes.
Before I had such a absurd whiskey collection, I was buying handles of those things because that's just what you do.
I buy Turkey 101 by the handles. So.
Oh yeah, I still do that.
Yeah, that's my daily. But.
Yeah. Benchmark is Buffalo Trace, GTS, and Evan Williams, obviously Heaven Hill. But we have it in Ohio now, but it sold out as fast as okay. So maybe I'll have to grab a Benchmark bottle and bond before next week.
Another good cheap bottle and bond is JW Damp too.
Yeah, I don't see those as much here. I can get them, but not a lot of of course, I live in a tiny little town, but not a lot of zero local stores carry it.
Okay.
Yeah, everyone's bed, man. I'm sorry. No, that's not what that says. Or does it? Anyway. But the old early times bottle and bond, they used to be my daily back in the day. Till things changed and Barton took it over. Anyway, let's continue with Motorhead. Where are we at here?
The
Hammer. Heck yes. Again, folks, as normal, save your scores and total them up.
Take the killers go. Don't let your mother know. Don't go out tonight. Don't even try to fight. Cause I can see I got the thing you need. And I'm here to say it's gonna be that way. Oh, don't try to run. Don't try to scream. Believe me, the hammer's gonna smash your dream. I'm in your life, just might be in your wife. Could be behind your back, I might be on your track. And it might be true, I might be on to you.
That's right, Jacob.
I'll take away your breath. Oh, don't try to see, don't you try to hide.
It's a great bar metal comment.
The hammer's gonna make you die.
Heck yeah.
Ain't that right? There ain't no way you'll see another day. I'm shooting out your lights, bring you eternal night. And your eternal tricks begin
There you
to
go.
make me sick. The only thing I know is that you got to go.
What's up, Todd? How we doing,
Hey,
brother?
Todd.
Ah, don't you panic, babe. Don't look around. Believe me, the hammer's gonna bring you down.
Hey, Brian.
Cheers to you, Brian.
Believe me, the hammer's coming. Go.
Heck yes. The hammer. All right. And also had a lot of people pop in chat here. So cheers to Brian.
Yep.
Cheers to 21090 as well
Yeah,
there.
Todd.
William Reynolds as well. Cheers, people. Good to see y'all. And in case you don't know, 21090, of course, goes live every Tuesday night at 9 p.m. So, you know, if you need your hair metal fix, that's where to get it.
Or your power ballad fix. One or two.
That's right. Yeah, as Greg suggested earlier.
Sorry, Todd.
Get the power ballads going there. Good car chase music. Yeah. Let's see here. What did I miss here? Great bar metal right here. Heck yes, man. Let's talk whiskey for a second here. Anybody have an opinion on Rebel 100? Is it handle worthy? For me, no. I don't really care for the profile of Rebel 100. Like I like it when I first open the bottle, but it's like once air gets in it, it gets weird. For me, it gets a little too sour on the finish, especially. So that's my personal take. John,
Bottles tend to last me 2 to 3 years here at least, because I don't drink normally from the same bottle every night.
mm-hmm.
So there's only a few that I will do a handle. I mean,
Yeah.
Evan Williams, the Turkey 101.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, Todd, the Rebel store picks, that's where it's at.
Yeah, if there were
Store
handles, I'm sorry. Go ahead, John.
Yeah, given Todd was talking about the Rebel cast strength store picks, those are killers.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah,
I could drink those all day long.
yeah, just quite a bit better than the standard shelfer for sure.
Yeah.
And there you go, Todd. Heading back to Still Austin again tomorrow. Yeah, that's what there needs to be a handle of. If there was a handle of Still Austin cast strength, I would be buying them up.
Yeah, that's one I haven't tried yet. I need to try.
Well, John, you know, you're talking about sending me a can. I need to send you out some stuff as well. It's
Okay.
I'm actually behind on samples. There's 3 people I owe samples right now.
Okay, because I traded you that driftless ride, right?
Yes.
I have 3/4 of a bottle left of the matching bourbon that came with it.
Oh, okay.
So I can send you some of that bourbon too.
And you said there's no more of those ryes, right? They're
Yeah, that
gone?
we're gonna do another pick, but yeah, that one's gone.
Man, that
Was about what, a year and a half ago?
yeah. Like, I mean, I probably shouldn't say it live, but I mean, it is what it is. I prefer it to my Mash and Journey pick. Just saying.
Yeah, there's a lot of distilleries here in Wisconsin. This is my local store that we do picks through. So
and Jason's pick is great. I want to be clear. It's not bad. It's just that
I haven't tried theirs. So
yeah, that driftless pick you sent me, man, that thing is freaking killer.
I call it grassy rye. It's not the same as like a sweeter rye whiskey.
Yeah, I can see that. All right, scores. So I'm going 8.8 on Hammer. What does everyone else say though? What do you got, John?
8.3.
Okay. Let's see here. I want to make sure I didn't miss anybody.
Because we're going to hit a 10 in the next song. So.
Right. 9.0 rookie score. All right. 9.8 from JH. So JH really liking it there. Wait, is Marty here? Did I miss Marty?
Oh, I know he was going live. I think he sent a bunch of people over.
Oh, okay. Dang, I should have hopped on with Marty earlier.
Because when you were playing your song of the week on the YouTube thing on the side, it said that Marty was live at the time.
Oh, well, crap. I did not realize he was on. Well, that makes me feel bad. Anyway, cheers, Marty. Thank you, brother. You're the best. And I assume you're all sub to Marty, but if you're not, you should be. Mark, if there are any Nancy picks still there or a rye cast strength, I don't know. Are the rye cast strengths out? If not, Mark, then I'm on board with Todd there. I also need a rye cast strength. I'll send you all of my money. I'll send you. You can get all of it. Anything, let me know. I'll send you money. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. As soon as that rye cast strength comes out, man, those things are going to be killing everything.
That sounds really good.
Yeah, no cast strength right yet, but soon. As soon as it'll be, that's it. Snapping it up. Do you like? Yeah, man. Frog Leap. Man, what's his name? I can't remember the guy's name that does it all. But yeah, that's good stuff. The covers. Yeah, he does a lot of like pop covers. I mean, he covers everything. But yeah. Oh, have you not found? I can't believe that being in Texas, Woods. I thought for sure you got some.
I've got some Nancy picks, but they're J. Henry from up here.
Okay. Well, did everybody score the Hammer? I feel like I only got a couple scores there, but anyway, that's all right.
That's a lot of money. Whoa.
Okay, there you go. All right, let's move along here to our next song, Iron Fist, off the Iron Fist album. Here we go.
See, invisible hand in front of me. Scared to death, there's someone near. Scared to move, but you can't see it. You know me, even alive. You know me, in bad to die. You know me, the snake rises. Devil's with the iron fist.
Get the second verse here. Heck yes.
I was up listening to Testament until like 3 in the morning Tuesday night.
You know me, even I. You know me, the guy. You know me, the bring a kiss. Those with giant fist.
Cheers, Johan.
Hola.
All right. Iron Fist. Great song there. What do you got, John?
10.
Okay. Fair
That's
enough.
right at the top of the heap too.
Yeah, I can't complain with that. Looking back over things, I maybe should have scored Motorhead higher. Because I don't like this as much as Motorhead. But I do like it a lot. So I think I'm going to go back. I'm going to make Motorhead a 9.8. And I'm going to make this a 9.6. There we go.
Yeah,
That way.
it's difficult. Is I have a few songs that are right at the top, and it's hard to rate the other ones that high too.
Yeah, for sure, man.
I mean, the next one is probably a 12, but
yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah. I thought I'd save the best for last. Let's say. So yeah, Mark, I will try and remember to send you the money tonight. I got it in the account ready to go. So I've just been waiting for the word go. I cannot wait for that bottle, man. Yeah, I can't wait to compare the two. Actually, my current Nancy pick to the new one, because I guess everything from here out is going to be 5 years. That's what Nancy said. So that's going to be freaking awesome.
wow, it's 5 years. Holy shit!
Yep, and they just keep getting better, man. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't anything from Still Austin, but the older stuff I'm getting from Balcones is just amazing.
Oh yeah, I appreciate the Texas distilleries that have figured out how to, make the age work with, because Garrison Brothers has not figured that out.
Yeah.
So I appreciate it. And also hola, Johan Acosta.
Mark sent you that sample of the Peter that he sent me.
Oh yeah, man,
it's just freaking amazing. And then I've got a local store pick here of a cast strength rye, and it's Texas Funk and Hershey's cocoa powder.
Sounds
it's
good
like
to me.
128 proof.
All right, so scores. We got a 10 from JH. I like it. 9 from Great Shot. 9.3 from Sugar Kitty. 8.25 from Todd. All right. I think Todd might be a Motorhead fan. And also, I love this here, Todd. Where is it? Shoot me a oh no, that's not what I'm looking for. Where is it? I found out Tuesday night that I'm a closet Testament fan. Heck yeah, man! Testament so underrated, so underrated.
Yes,
Testament's freaking great.
I know it's newer, but give somebody practice what you preach.
What's that?
Said give someone that hasn't listened to them practice what you preach.
Oh yeah,
see how they like it.
Well, I mean, those three, for me, those 3 albums in a row. So, what is it? New Order, Practice What You Preach, and the one that Souls of Black is on. What is that album called? But those 3 albums, that's that was right in a row. Those 3 in a row, those are all great albums.
Yeah, Practice What You Preach. That's still my favorite Testament album.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's fantastic. Motorhead is higher now. Maybe that album is better than advertised, as in maybe a song got. He's not gonna stop with the Iron Horse thing. All right. Well, as I said, Sure Kitty, there's going to be a request section after we're done here. Still Austin is to me the best upcoming. Heck yes, man! I cannot wait to see what we got coming from Still Austin this year. I'm hoping I can get some of those special. I'm just gonna be sending Mark Great Shot all my money this year. I can already see, because when Still Austin does their special releases this year, I'm hoping I can get a few of those through Mark's generous buying and stuff. Well, not what generous is. He's helping me out. That's which is generous. The Ritual and The Gathering. Okay, there you go. If you don't play Ace of Spades, SK? Oh, sure, Kitty is going to have. Right. Okay. Yeah. Let's get to it. I love you guys.
Yeah.
We're putting out songs that were random on Tuesday night. Lots of fun, and appreciate you guys coming up in the panel. Yeah. And Todd, I apologize for my choice. I guess it was unwise for me to choose that. I was a few drinks in. I did try and warn you, but it's probably just not a wise choice for any stream ever. Although I do really love that song.
Hey, Todd, thanks for asking us on, because that was fun.
Yeah, man. Oh, that was, and next time, Todd, I'll try to not be such a drunk ass and request DMX where he just says the N-word 5 times.
The thing is, I thought Todd was really getting into that too. I thought he probably bought that CD now.
Yeah, but I mean, DMX is great. Just throwing it out there. Okay, we're not to the request section yet, but hold that thought. I'm back. All right. 2 of diamonds, 4 of clubs. Oh, okay. And cheers, Renan FVS. All right, let's get to I scored on Iron Fist there. Now, though, to the song that we've all been waiting for. I mean, maybe the song of the night, I would say, in my opinion. Ace of Spades. Let's get it.
If you like to gamble, I tell you I'm your man. You win some, lose some, it's all the same to me. The pleasure is to play. Ain't no difference what you say. I don't say greed. The only card I need is the Ace of Spades. The Ace of Spades. Playing for the high road, dancing with the devil, going with the flow. It's all a game to me. Seven or 11, snake eyes watching you. Double up or quit, double strike or split. The Ace of Spades, the Ace of Spades. You know I'm going to lose, and gambling's for fools, but that's the way I like it, baby. I don't want to live forever. And don't forget the Joker. Pushing up the ante, I know you've got to see me. Read them and weep, the dead man's hand again. I see it in your eyes, take one look and die. The only thing you see, you know it's gonna be the Ace of Spades, the Ace of Spades.
Hell yes.
Yes.
Yeah. 11. It's the only thing getting an 11 tonight, but that's an 11.
That's the 12.
11's not high enough. All right.
Nope, 11's not high enough for that song.
If any song ever deserved an 11, this is it. Heck yeah, man. Yeah, such a great song. So my average score on this is pretty high for Motorhead. But we'll save the reveal for that until after we get through Judas Priest here. Yeah, so let's go ahead and get into Judas Priest. I would assume that everyone is like 10, 11, 12 on there you go. Yeah, 10 plus 10. Hey, what's up, Alex? How we doing, man? Cheers, buddy. How is the Moose doing? Visiting us all the way from Canada. All right, let's get into some Priest though. And so there was 2 albums that were not on Amazon. One was Rock and Rolla, and then the other is Sad Wings of Destiny. So these are both off of what, Hero or whatever the hell album this is. Anyway, Rock and Rolla. Here we go. Judas Priest. Okay.
Sure. All in wrestling is one of her pride and joys. She's a classy, flashy, lassie, imitation sapphire shine. Two-faced liar, full of fire, but I know that flame is mine. Rock and roll woman for a rock and roller man. You can take her if you wanna, if you think you can. Rock and roll woman for a rock and roller man. You can take her if you wanna, you can.
I'm gonna skip ahead a little bit here. One more. So that is the first Judas Priest song off their first album, and probably the best song off that album. I guess, you know, everybody has their own opinion on that, but don't love it personally. It's a little simplistic, and the lyrics are kind of cheesy. For me, I'm going fairly low, and maybe my bias is starting to show here. I think Priest definitely gets better over time, but they did not start great for me, so I'm going 5.5 on Rock and Roll. But I'm curious to see what everybody else says. John?
I'm going to go 6.66.
Okay.
I'm not a big fan of that song, but I got to throw a reference in there somehow.
Gotcha. Sounds like a song written for the Munsters.
That's why I was laughing earlier. That's awesome.
What a voice. Now this is more like it. I guess I'm in the minority. Okay, so Sure Kitty 4.2, even harder on them than me. 8.9. Okay, so some folks are liking it. 8.25 from Todd and 8.9 from Jacob. Sean played this song on purpose. No, it's literally, if you go to this album on Spotify, Amazon, doesn't matter where, this is the highest rated song on that album. I'm not joking.
Right, Lou.
7 from JH. 37. Is it 0.37? 6.7 from AZ. The fact that they are still a thing, they could play Rubber Ducky. It's still an 8.5. Yeah, I guess so, Alex. Apparently.
Judas Priest does Sesame Street. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, I mean, it would certainly make Sesame Street better. 5 from Peter White. Wow. I guess my score is wow. 5 from Great Shot. A respectable score, John. Yes, there you go.
Yeah, 6.66. That's right.
Sounds like a bad Bowie song. Exactly. It's kind of in that realm. If you're gonna rig the battle, I'm gonna vote multiple times. Okay, fair enough. And the battle's not rigged. Okay, so the rules were very simple. I picked stuff off the first 5 albums from each band, and each band had to have at least one song come off of each album. And this is, you can look it up on Spotify and Amazon both. This is the best song, according to most people, on Rock and Rolla. So, you can say what you want, but that's as good as Priest was on their first album. So, sorry, folks.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, sorry they suck.
Sorry, eh?
Yeah, exactly. Since we got Alex here, sorry, eh? Yeah, Priest was not great right out of the gate. They kind of were pretty mediocre, honestly. Anyway, wait, this is out of order. So, Victims of Change. No, wait, no, yeah, it is. I'm sorry, we're good. I put it in the right order. All right, so here we start to see some improvements. I would say still not quite in the metal realm, but it's getting better. Diamonds and Rust, which is actually off of Rock and Rolla as well, but that recording is not as good as this on Sin After Sin. So I picked it off of this album instead, since it's on both. I think even Priest knew that their recording of Diamond and Rust was not great on Rock and Roll. So here we go.
I'll be damned. Here comes your ghost again. But that's not usual. It's just that the moon is full and you decided to call.
I guess we're wrong.
And here I sit and on the telephone, hearing a voice I know.
Bleeding Me. I was
A couple of light years ago, heading straight for a fall. Well, we both know what memories can bring. They bring diamonds and rust. Yes, we both know what memories can bring. They bring diamonds and rust. Now I see you standing all around, snow in your hair. Now we're smiling out the window of the crummy hotel on Washington Square. Our breath comes out like clouds, it fills the hands in the air. Speaking straight to me, we both could have died. Let us
fair enough, Peter.
Now you're telling me you're not just down.
I'm gonna skip ahead. I think you guys are okay with that.
We both know what memories can last. Diamonds, diamonds and rust. Diamonds, diamonds and rust. Diamonds, diamonds and rust. No more diamonds, diamonds and rust.
That could have been a title song for a late 70s porno.
There you go. Yeah, for sure, man. So fun fact, everybody in chat that was busting on Diamonds and Rust. If you look up best Priest songs. This is usually in the top 20, sometimes in the top 10, depending on the list you're looking at, which is surprising to me. But it's definitely a thing that people like hearing. Anyway, let's see about score, because very 80s sound should be in a montage for karate training. Sounds like a movie soundtrack, a shitty movie. I can't really disagree. So I feel like in the first couple albums, like Priest couldn't figure out what they wanted to be. And so like they hadn't really nailed down a sound yet. And so they're kind of, because like the next song to me is not really like this song. So yeah, it's because this is even more Bowie to me than the last song. Like even the way that Rob sings on this is kind of Bowie-esque. So yeah, I don't know. It's kind of an odd sound to get from Priest, but that's where they were at back then. So what do you got for score, John?
I'm gonna go 6.
Okay, yeah, I'm just barely ahead of you. I got a 6.2. 2 to 90, 7. And also, again, if you look up this song on Spotify or Amazon, it's like one of the higher rated songs, most listened to songs on the album. So not really my thing, but okay, Jacob 9.1. All right. 4 from Peter White. That's fair as well. This is marginally better than the last one. Marginally, yes, marginally is the right word. That E sound is interesting because it was originally bass written for Bob Dylan, a totally different era. There you go. These songs were written before most of your view. That's also true. Before me. This was before Rob bought his leather biker hat. That's true. So, it's funny though, because like Priest gets all the credit for the metal look, but somehow like Alice Cooper doesn't. Like even though he predates them in like the metal look, like he beat him by like 6-7 years. Alice Cooper had like the black makeup and like the leather pants and all that stuff going on, all black look. He was doing that like 6-7 years before Priest even thought about doing it. Just fun fact. To be the best, you have to beat the best in the karate tournament. Yes. People who don't like metal. What? I guess I'm missing the context. Diamonds to Rust is a Priest classic. Okay, there you go. They do it live way better than that. I would assume so. I mean, it can't be worse. So, okay, so I went through like Loudwire, Kerrang. What's the other big? 'Cause like when I saw that this was like top rated on Spotify and Amazon both, I was like, "There's no way." Like, do people really like this song? And I like went through like best Priest songs, and like this is in like the top 20 on almost every list. So I was like, "Okay, I guess people like this." 6.6, 6.8. Yeah, I think that's about what it deserves. A 6 there. Okay. Ren FVS says it's a 10. All right. So great shot of 6. Let's see here. What chicks consider metal? Phantom of his closet. There you go. I'm going to stick with my score. Judas Priest is up. Okay, fair enough, man. Hey, you like what you like. That's fine. And like I said, you're not in the minority, Jacob. There's a lot of people that listen to this song. Clearly, it's like one of the most played songs on the album. And like I said, it got voted high on a lot of best Priest lists. So, yeah. This is some low-rent Priest, man. You're cherry picking. No, I'm not, man. Go on your Spotify or whatever your thing is, and you have to view it on PC. And I promise you, like this is like, I think it's the highest played song on the album. Yeah. So yeah, there's a lot of people listening to this song, and I assume enjoying it. I don't know why else you would pick a song and listen to it. I consider Alice Cooper. Yeah, I would say so. Let's see here. To be fair, you should clear the people who don't like metal and are people.
Sorry, I gotta take a drink.
That's right. To be fair,
I killed a beer now too. So
Okay, but let's get to better songs. Yeah, for sure. All right. So now Dissident Aggressor I actually do like. And also it pushed metal in the right direction. We'll see why here in a second. So um heck yeah.
Oh, there we go. Hadn't heard of Halford Whale yet. I'll agree with that, Moose, because he said he wanted to be a villain. So
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it certainly is. But just as far as I mean, I even put it in my latest content video I put up on Mash and Metal. Like Alice Cooper was one of the first ones to kind of pioneer the metal look. Like way before Ozzy. Like Ozzy did not look metal like in '72 when Alice first came out and was really gothing it up. Like Ozzy still just looked like a regular guy. He kind of looked very hippie like actually. Whereas
Alex said in an interview, he's like, everybody was a hero. There was no villains.
Yeah, man, exactly. We needed metal guys that looked like metal guys.
Yep.
And yeah. So saying you switch to Chattanooga 111. That's a good one, man. That is a good one. All right. So, scores, Dissident Aggressor, I'm going to 9, mainly because I appreciate more than anything. I don't know if the song itself is a 9, but I appreciate what that song did for metal. I mean, just like the wailing, the kind of heavier, faster guitar, which was kind of getting us towards speed metal and stuff. Jane, what's up, brother?
Cheers, my friend.
Cheers.
Hey,
you sexy son of a bitch, you.
What's up, brother?
I'm drinking some cheap crap because I can't taste anything right now. But
oh, you got COVID? You got the vid?
I don't know what I got. I got some kind of chest thing, nasal, all the things are stopped up.
Were you trying to make some extra money at the truck stop?
That's it. You got me,
I
Shane.
knew it. I
You
knew
didn't run
it.
into Jim, did you?
Don't suck the dirty pains. That's the lesson here. Anyway,
How's it going, Shane?
Good, buddy.
yeah, I'm cheersing you with JTS Brown 80 proof. It's quite awful, but anyway.
JH, Todd. So
Yeah,
what are we looking at? Oh, dude, Ace of Spades. That is my jam.
Yeah, so we just finished out the Motorhead playlist not too long ago. Now we're on to Priest. So we're doing Priest versus Motorhead. So, totally different bands, obviously.
Well, Shane, I'm a little
yeah.
biased. So.
Dude, I love that. That is so awesome, Chris.
Heck yes.
That was
So
Christmas gift a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
So, Shane, did you hear the last song at all, or you just
Which one? Well, just tell me which one it is.
Dissident Aggressor by Priest.
Ooh. And what's it up against?
No, so just we're just scoring it. 0 to 10, 0 to 10 kind of score system. You can throw decimals in there if you need to.
Dissident Aggressor. Ooh. I mean, that's not the tops on the Priest library, but it is pretty damn good.
Yes.
I'm going to say 5.5 to 6 in that range.
Okay. All right. Let's see what everybody else got here. So Todd 7.5. Okay, so Todd liking it. 7.9 from JH. 7 from Peter White. 8.2 from AZ. John, did you score it? Did I get your score?
No, not yet. I'm going to give it an 8 just for the whale. Finally got Alfred Whale.
Okay, yeah, man. Here, we'll play just the beginning part. I'm sure you are familiar with it, Shane, but I'm just going to play just the beginning.
Yeah.
It's about time we got that Halford scream in there.
Just as a reminder here.
Alfred, he can scream for sure.
Get a little
Yeah.
further.
And the word is he can suck a mean. Well,
That's it. Yeah, he probably has COVID all the time.
You find out stuff later, and it puts sounds in a whole different perspective. Not in a bad way. It just
It's coming.
Yeah.
Get it, Rob. Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
That's
man.
That's pretty amazing. That's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
To me, that is the ultimate Rob Halford. Like that is the embodiment of who that guy is. Just that Viking visceral.
Like, yeah, man.
Yeah.
So Jacob 9.2 on that. All right,
yeah.
Alex.
There's nobody that can scream like that.
No. Yeah, Rob is certainly in a class of his own. Alice Cooper on the Muppet Show was the greatest night in my young life.
I just don't see how it gets that high. Like, it's a good song, but it's not like when I think of Judas Priest library.
Okay.
Dissident Aggressor does not crack the top 10 for me.
I got you. Yeah.
So, did either of you two watch Anthony Bourdain when he was still alive?
Seen a few, yeah.
0.5 on Shane's
He
beard.
did an episode in Phoenix, and Alice has a sports bar. And apparently, Randy Johnson is one of the partners. So they did a 22-inch loaded hot dog and called it Randy Johnson's Big Unit.
There you go.
Yes.
Yeah, so as I said, I rated it probably higher than I should. I gave it a 9, mainly because I appreciate what that song did for metal. Like, because there's many people I've seen interviewed that talk about how when they heard Dissident Aggressor, that like really influenced the way that they played guitar going forward. Because,
Okay.
and then too, like there's not a lot of songs even on that album or from albums from other bands before that had those crazy high like the siren, whatever, a crazy scream going on.
Yeah, nobody screamed like he did.
Well, I mean, even Rob, like before that, like there's not a ton of that going on. Like on rock and roll, like he doesn't get that high. Yeah, Dissident Aggressor like took things to like another level. So for that reason, I guess is why I really appreciate it. Even though it's probably not like you said, Shane. I probably wouldn't put it in their top 10 overall, but I just respect what it did for metal.
I can appreciate where you're coming from on that.
Yeah.
The big unit, yeah, bud. All right, well, let's keep it rolling here. Victims of Change. And I believe this is off of Sad Wings of Destiny, even though the album it's showing is like a best of kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're playing? Okay, yeah, it's a slow start here. And we're going to skip through this a little bit because it's a nearly 8-minute song.
Good, yeah. We're going to got a beat going on.
Trying to find your way through life. You're trying to get no direction. Another woman's got her man. She will find no connection. Takes another drink or two. Things look better when she's through.
What year was this song?
I think Sad Wings of Destiny came out in 78, 76. Let me see here.
I mean, I think that has to be in consideration.
Yeah, March of 76.
Okay.
Yeah, there wouldn't have been Black Sabbath if Tony hadn't cut his fingertips off.
Damn right.
That's it.
I'm gonna hold my score. I think it's gonna be about the same. We got that 6.5.
Takes another drink or two. Things look better when she's through.
Huh.
Cuban, Gulen, what's up? I want to know why you
This part's kind of silly to me, but
get out. No, really blew it. I've had enough. I've had enough.
we're gonna skip ahead a little bit because we still have 4 minutes to go. So I'm gonna piss.
Yeah, I mean, this just feels like an experimental song for them. Like they were trying to kind of find their way with this one.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm a dot, Lou.
hell is this part of the song?
Yeah, I mean, this is like that's exactly what I'm talking about. Like, they were trying to experiment, but to be fair,
That's like 70s folk rock almost.
yeah, and that's kind of what I was getting at. Is like that period in music, that mid '70s, mid to late '70s. There was a lot of weird experimentation going on. People were like doing a lot of crazy drugs.
So tell me, I'm a Rush fan, and the stuff in the mid '70s is freaking all over the place.
Yeah, you can tell it was heavily influenced by narcotics.
Yeah.
Yep, I say move on, man. I mean, it's good, Sean, but I'm gonna say 6.
Okay, yeah, we got victims of change. Yeah, it's also nearly 8 minutes, and they kind of go in like all different directions within the song itself.
I'm gonna go 5.
And we were just talking about it, like that era in the '70s. There was a lot of crazy musical experimentation going on.
Yeah, and like beyond that, so we're do I still have it? No, let me see here.
Yeah, Sugar Kid. Yeah, Rush mid '70s. They were freaking all over the map.
Yeah, so like Wood's comment here, although I don't disagree with that, I think that Deep Purple was heavier earlier and for longer than. Moose is here. Sorry, Alex.
Wow, it's a music thing, so if the music's okay.
Hey, Alex. Glad you jumped in.
Cheers.
Thank you here.
Yeah, cheers, Alex.
Music's a way different than what we usually do, so it's good.
Yes.
Deep Purple, though. I freaking love those guys.
Yeah, I mean, like, I think especially in the 70s, I think they were more influential pushing metal in the direction it needed to go than Priest was. I mean, as we're seeing on these records. And again, like, you know, I know that we're kind of crapping on Victims of Change, but this is one of the higher rated songs from Priest from this era.
But you got to look at it, like, you can't compare. They were not trying to play with like Deep Purple and all that kind of stuff.
No,
they were hitting their own genre kind of thing, right? Like, like they were not looking to be Deep Purple. They were not looking to be like, they were looking to hit that metal kind of probably scenario with, especially with Rob Halford.
Oh yeah.
Because he started using his vocal ranges more, his high ends and all that kind of stuff, right? That not everybody enjoys. I'm not going to say that, but not everybody enjoys that high.
Yeah,
right?
I gotcha. Mm-hmm.
But
that's one of the greatest things about Priest, though.
Yeah, it is, though. Now it is.
That wail is. And
we always liked it that way. But in the 70s, what were they looking for? Like, staying alive. No,
there was a documentary on Rush, and like after their first 2 albums, the record company wanted them to be Bad Company, and they're like, no.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. Like, people wanted these bands to be something else, and they weren't trying to be something else, right? Like,
So real quick, just to refresh people's memory here, this is what Priest looked like in '76 when this song came out.
I can't wait.
Not quite
like us.
Wow.
No, not at all. Not at all like us, Alex.
I was 3 in 1976.
Alex, I hope you don't dress like this. I can't say that.
I was going to say, if it looks like us, no wonder why they didn't make it.
There is Priest in '76 when this album came out.
Yeah.
Wow. Shit.
Wow.
Yeah, I couldn't make the picture bigger for some reason. But anyway, you can see what's going on there. There's
the Partridge Family backing band. I'm like,
yeah, it's an interesting look. It's a look for sure. So I mean that's what's interesting to me is like Priest gets credit for being influential early, but they really weren't. Like they were a very different thing early on.
Yeah, Peter White, I agree with exactly what you're saying about Deep Purple.
Yeah, I'm behind. Let me catch up here.
Okay.
It's been played yet. Okay. All right, there you go. So Wood says he loves it. On Victims of Change, I think it's too long for its own good. Score wise, I'm just going to go like a 7. There's parts of it I like, and there's parts I don't really.
I have to get out of my head the fact that they're still going. So I would say a 6.5 myself.
Yeah.
Okay. John,
I said 6.
I
said
want a
6.
5 on that one.
I look at bands
Largely
nowadays that
because-
are booming.
To me, that song feels disjointed.
Yeah.
yeah, it certainly is.
Yeah.
There's quite a few different bands that song sounds like from that era.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, and it really depends on the part of the song you're listening to, because some parts of the song are
But some of the stuff went to like Kansas or
In a God defeat.
yeah, there you go.
Yeah, and they certainly were influential, Lazy. There's no doubt about that. But it wasn't until almost 80 that they really changed their sound, changed their look, and became the Priest that we know today. That's when they really kind of started hitting their stride. It was kind of almost 80. We'll get to the record here in a little bit that they really became the Priest that we think about. So 6 from, I was clicking, but not so. 6.1 from Sugar Kitty, 7 from Jacob, 6 from Great Shot, 6.5 from JH, and 8.1 from AZ.
You know what? The big thing about Priest that actually made them that people may not say, and it's not necessarily Halford, it was their guitar players like Tipton and KK. And KK, man, they made that Priest sound. They had that their guitars, that they were in tune with each other. But they had whatever they used for the effects that they used for their guitars was Priest. You knew it was Priest playing.
Yeah, that's like the opening riff for Heading Out to the Highway. I'm like, that's one of the best songs ever.
And that's a fair point. Was it? Yeah. I mean, I think even if you listen to the whole song, it still sounds a little disjointed. But like that mid section where he's kind of almost like riffing or whatever. I don't know what he's doing, but it's kind of odd compared to the rest of the song. But Strange Brew is a great movie. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, let's
Hey, Alex, did you see that new commercial now with Bob and Doug?
No, I didn't.
It popped up that the LCBO is jacking taxes on beer like 6%.
Oh, Jesus.
So Bob and Doug are doing like an anti-tax commercial. It was on YouTube the other day.
I didn't see it, no.
There we go.
Take off, eh?
Yeah, don't you know?
All right, let's keep it rolling here with Ripper. Yeah.
Feel the Ripper. What's this? I used to have this cassette with Ripper on it. It was white. It's one of those white cassettes. Like, okay.
I was 2 in 76 AZ, so
Hey,
congratulations.
go figure.
I was -6.
-6.
Yeah. So
You
Sean
were still rolling around in your dad's nutsack.
Yeah, Sean wasn't even a thought at the moment.
So we found this out a few months ago. AZ is actually named John Jon too. And he's exactly 7 days older than I am in 1973.
Oh,
there you go.
What does your eyes look like? You got the same eyes? I'm just wondering.
I don't know, but for both Jon and he's 7 days older than me.
I used to have guys that used to pick on me about things like that, and I'd be like, "You never mind. My dad spent time up here. We got the same eyes, so don't worry about it." What are you doing there, Sean? Are we supposed to listen to the tune?
What's that?
We're not listening to any music right now.
Oh, that's because I'm not presenting it. I was wondering, like, everybody's just talking. I'm the only one listening. That's why.
Well, it was dead silence for a bit. So we started talking.
That's why I've been talking, because I'm listening to the music.
Oh,
Nobody
yeah,
else
well,
is,
it was
though.
silent over here, so we started talking.
Okay.
That
Yeah, it would help if I actually share my screen. Let's try again, shall we? Yeah, let's back it up here and start over. Yeah, I was jamming out here. No one else.
You guys shut the fuck up.
There.
I'm trying to hear this song.
Yeah. Shut up, guys.
Yeah.
Anyway, all right, let's try
Trying
again.
this all out.
Ripper, Judas Priest.
Here we go. Yeah.
You're in for surprise. You're in for a shock. In London town streets, when there's darkness and fire, when you least expect me, and you
There you
turn
go,
your
Luke.
back, I'll attack. I smile when I'm sneaking through shadows by the wall. I laugh when I'm creeping, but you won't hear me at all. Oh, hear my warning. Never turn your back on the ripper. You'll soon shake with fear, and never knowing if I'm near. I'm sly and I'm shameless, nocturnal and nameless, except for the ripper. Or if you like, Jack the Knife.
Come on. Yeah, see, in this song, this is where they do more of their guitar playing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Street is where we'll probably meet. Underneath the gas lamp, where the air's cold and damp. I'm a nasty surprise.
That's
I'm a devil in disguise.
It's on eBay. Nice.
No, it's on Unicorn Auctions.
Really?
7 ODB? 7 ODB, Sean? Per chain? Wow. How much do they want for it?
It's up to $455.
Wow.
That's crazy. And that's only because Shane put it up to that price.
Is that a full bottle or an empty one?
There we go.
So
Is that
that
a full
song,
bottle or empty Shane?
that song there is honestly them turning into that Priest kind of band.
Yeah.
In my
That's
opinion.
where I was going to go, like 7.5, 8. It's getting up
Yeah,
there.
I'd go like 8.5.
That's exactly where I'm at on it, John.
That's the
8.5.
Priest I know.
And
Yeah,
that's where they're starting to find, they're putting their feet in the water, trying to find their way. Because the guitar players are doing their thing. And like I said, I love the guitar side of Judas Priest. Well, actually, the drummer's
same
really
here.
good. The drummer's really good too. I mean, he looks like a skeleton right now, but he's really good.
That's what I mean. I like the Whale, but yeah, the guitar playing and
Yeah.
Priest is where I was at.
Even that new guitar player, well, it's not new now, but the guitar player took over is it KK?
KK, I think.
He's a good guitar player too. He learned the Priest stuff pretty fast, man. Like,
Yeah, man.
what the hell's his
So
name? Let me see here.
So Sure Kitty saying only track I really like here 8.4. All right.
Richie Faulkner. He's the one that took over for KK.
Okay.
Nice. I clicked on the wrong thing.
Yeah, Peter White, you're right. Halford's voice really sets that song apart. Like, that's,
In that song for sure, because he actually, okay, this will sound, I don't know if it sounds stupid or not, but he stayed with the song. He wasn't like making like outrageous screams outside of the time
it fit.
Yeah,
for sure. So yeah, I already read that. 9 from Alex. 8.8, kind of campy, but I like the guitar. 9.5 from Jacob. 7.5 from Great Shot. 7.7 from JH. 8 from Peter. And I guess we all scored already, right? Yes.
Yep.
8.5 for myself. Skeletor beating on those drums. For sure, man.
He is. He's like tall and like skinny as shite. I can't remember his name though. What the hell's his name?
Well, KK can have it. I don't miss Florida at all. You can all have it. Freaking Florida. Anyway,
Scott Travis. That's the drummer. I don't know if it was the drummer back then, but he's the drummer that he's been for like ever now.
Priest. Yes. Okay. Well, let's get to some more here. Exciter. Yes, off of Stained Class.
Here we go. Now they're Priest. Peter White, KK's got his own band now.
Looking like a comet, slicing through the mall, scorching the horizon, waiting to the land. Now he's here amongst us, the age of father's hand. Stand like for Exciter, salvation in this test. Stand like for Exciter, salvation in this test. Everything he touches, rising to express, letting it close to you, so you're in his trip. First you smoke a smolder, blister up in sin. When ignition hits you with the bricks of a being cringe. Stand by for Exciter, salvation in this test.
That's what it is. KK Downing had Parkinson's.
Stand by for Exciter, here it comes now. Fall to your knees and repent if you please.
Here we go. Priest. So I don't know what the tone is, but that guitar sound that they use, it's that. They both
They have the same dual guitar thing that set them apart that Maiden did too.
Yes. Yeah, with Dave Murray and Adrian Smith. Yeah.
Yeah, you could tell what band was what.
But Priest uses the same, whatever it is, a flange and something else, pedals or whatever. They use the same ones, just different guitars. Yeah, see, this is Priest. Both guitars are getting their showpiece.
Yeah.
They're doing their own solos. Peter White, KK Downing actually has one back on KK Priest. Even though he has Parkinson's.
Straight into the sky, looking like a comet, slicing through the ball.
I'm gonna skip ahead here.
Yeah. You don't have to listen to the whole song. Yeah, skip ahead to about the 80s. You know what?
All right.
I think that song, that one there's this.
What was that, Alex?
Sorry, no, I typed it in. I put an 8.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
that's
there
where
you
I
go.
got 8.
Yeah, I give it an 8 too.
But that song, like I said, the last song, what did we do? The last song before that was it Exciter?
Ripper.
Yeah.
When the guitars started coming out, now Exciter started showing those guitars.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
is just showing us the Priest that we know.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'm a 7.5 on it. I don't like it quite as much as you guys, but I'm close to where you guys are at. 8.
But you
8.
see the band's
9.
progression, though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You totally see that. Like if you were to go back to the first song again and go back to this one, holy. Like,
Yeah. Rock-a-rolla is it's different. It's certainly different. 8. So a lot of 8s coming in. Yeah. So, John, what was your score?
8.
Okay, 8 as well. Okay.
Yeah, this is just giving me the Judas Priest that I know.
You know what, Sugar Kitty? It doesn't surprise me that you know that because you know so much about Scotch and everything else. Now you know about the freaking combination. My God. Jesus, you're an educational person, man.
Kitty coming in hot.
Yes.
8.4 from AZ. All right.
I've got a grade 6 education, man. Like that's crazy.
Sure, Kitty always knows things that I will probably never know. So,
what's the exchange rate on a 6th grade education?
4.2. Everything's 4.2.
Okay.
That said, Alex is doing just fine in life. So,
I'm doing just fine in life, except for the border.
yeah. Well, yeah. There is that. Yeah, who needs an education?
No, if we amalgamated to Minnesota, you don't need an education.
There you go.
Did I say that?
Hey, I could have said that too. I'm from Wisconsin, so
Yeah.
they have different terms for everything.
Yep.
So,
all right.
You ever played the game Duck Duck Goose?
Yep.
You go to Minnesota, they play Duck Duck Grey Duck.
What?
Yes, they call it Grey Duck in Minnesota.
Gray duck. They actually refer to it as a duck?
Yes, it's a Grey Duck.
Oh my God.
Oh,
So
okay.
if you go fishing, do you call it an ice shanty, Alex?
An ice shinny?
Yeah.
No, it's an ice shack.
Okay, Minnesota, they call it a fish house.
Oh, it's an ice shack.
Minnesota's kind of.
No.
I'm wearing a Minnesota Twins hat right now, but yeah, they're in their own little world. So.
Yeah, we don't have any crossbreeding too much anymore. we did at one point in life. That's those.
All right, well, guys, I'm going to keep it moving because I want to get some sleep here soon.
You should almost.
What's
Okay.
that? No, I don't know if everybody knows, but I'm sick-ish. Well, I'm sick.
Yep.
I'm not sick-ish. I just took a bunch. I took a bunch of NyQuil, so I'm feeling okay. But I can start feeling the wear now.
That's why we're talking so much. So.
Okay.
Yeah, we're sorry, Sean. We're talking on your stream. I'm sorry, Sean. We're talking.
No. You're good. Keep talking. I don't want to talk. I just also want to get through these songs.
Wow.
So
get through it then. Come on. Let's go.
Okay, here we go. Beyond the realms of death.
That sounds brilliant.
Hey, Sugar Kitty, jump on Amazon Prime. There's a documentary on Randy Rhoads.
Randy Rhoads? Yeah.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah. It's a good song.
Come on.
Had enough. He couldn't take anymore.
Hey, it's Motorhead, okay?
Place in his mind and slam the door. No matter how they tried, they couldn't.
There's some country ham.
Understand.
All right.
Country ham
They
sample.
wash and
Come on.
dress him.
There you go.
Let him.
What is that, Alex? I'm looking at my phone, so.
Country ham.
Okay.
I've got a box of samples.
Nice.
I'm going to skip the slow
Yeah,
part here.
so do we have to listen to the whole song?
Hey, what?
Keep the world with all its sins. It's not meant only man.
Let's sing
Yeah, I was only it can take forever, 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 forever.
Come on, John, you gotta use this. I have a pipe lighter.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah, I just got the chorus.
Yeah, this one's specifically for my pipes. Tobacco pipes.
Oh, that's awesome. That's where, God, I was probably about 4 or 5. My older brother's godfather was his wife. His son smoked a pipe. And now I still love that smell.
I haven't smoked a pipe in a while, though. That's like more of a summer thing.
I got cigars here, but I haven't smoked a pipe in forever.
There's a technique to it, and I don't have that technique. I'd rather just grab a cigar. Okay, next song. And as I say, Judas Priest now makes it more about their guitars. And Rob Halford's voice is there, but their guitar players are their thing. I'll learn to do that screaming stuff on my guitar one day.
How many like him?
We're gonna skip ahead again here.
Yeah, next. There you go. How about for leather?
Is in their top 5.
Guys, we're anxious.
How long do your stream have to go, Sean? Like, you got like an hour and a half left of Judas Priest song.
I can't hear you, Alex.
Yeah, well. Next song.
You got Hell Bent for Leather next time?
Okay, now what now?
I just said, how long is your stream supposed to go? Because you got probably an hour and a half worth of Judas Priest songs left.
Yeah, no, so I mean, what do we got? 3 left? Yeah.
3? What?
Yeah, we're on what, Hell Bent for Leather next, right?
Yeah, we only got 3 left. We're doing 10 and 10.
These are the top 10 Judas Priest songs?
No. Okay, so we did the first 5 albums from each band. So yeah, and then picked like the best from those first 5. So it's kind of seeing their progression as a band, like from their first 5 albums.
Lou's telling you to skip the Testament.
Yeah, let's go to Testament.
Okay. So guys, actually, just spoiler. So next week is Metallica Master of Puppets versus Pantera Cowboys from Hell, because next Friday, if I remember correctly, is Master of Puppets anniversary day. So yes. But then the following week will be Testament versus I forget who. Whoever you guys voted for next. Yeah. So, and we'll talk. We got 2 weeks to get there, so we'll talk more about that. But Testament's definitely going to be in there.
Got a long way to go and a short time to get there.
You can cut your stream from next week and change it to something else. Cowboys from Hell, in my opinion, is better than Master of Puppets. And I was in a Metallica tribute band for years, but Cowboys from Hell was amazing. The way it was done.
It's a very good album, for sure.
I will say that I don't think Master is my favorite album. Usually, if somebody asks me, I say that Injustice for All is my favorite. But
yeah, I like that. I like Injustice for All. That's when they actually went musical. Like they actually went, let's see what our instruments can do, and let's go.
heck yes.
Just Orion's my favorite Metallica song yet.
Yeah.
All right, so
I mean, I just wish Cliff could have been alive longer, but
yeah,
that's what it is.
True. Yeah, Randy Rhoads could have stayed alive longer too.
Yeah.
You know,
That's
Yeah.
what, watching that documentary, you realize how sinister that plane crash was.
yeah.
So what's everybody's scores? Alex threw his up. What's everybody else got a score on Beyond the Realms of Death?
I said 8-5.
Okay.
I said 8 because I like the guitar solos. So.
Yeah, I'm 9-2, mainly because of the guitar. Also, Rob's pretty kick-ass as always.
Yeah, I think that's one of their best. To me, that goes into their top 10.
Yeah, that's a great song. It's one of my favorites for sure. And also, I like that it's different than a lot of their other stuff because, as Sugar Kitty pointed out, Exciter is a little bit too cookie cutter Priest. Like there's 1,000 Priest song that sounds like that, but Beyond the Realms of Death is a little different than most of their stuff. So, anyway, let's see here. Let's get some other scores here. JH 7.1, Sugar Kitty 8.8. I feel like there's Jacob 9.9, so nearly a 10.
Wow.
7 from Alex, 7 from Great Shots, 8 from Peter White. And I guess that's everybody. Let's move along to Hellbent for Leather here.
But you're getting a more modern Priest now.
Yeah, I would say this is when they were full on Priest.
Yeah.
Yeah, seek him on the highway. Never known that he'll appear. I will wait and just take it over. Kill a roar as they sense the fear. Wheels, I can steel and a flash of light. Screams from a streak of fire as he strikes. Hellbent for leather. Hellbent for leather. Like a night, faster than a shadow.
Second verse.
People tried to prove that they're faster, but they didn't last, and they died as they tried.
I go with Peter. This is a 9.
Hellbent for leather. Hellbent for leather. Hellbent for leather. Hellbent for leather.
This is where they're going toward British steel now.
Yeah, I would say for sure. Yeah, I mean, I'd say there's a lot of songs, like even going forward, that sound a lot like Hellbent for Leather.
Yep.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna go an 8 on that. I like it, but not my favorite. I don't know if it'd be in top 10 Priest, but solid song, sure. You said 9, right, John?
Yeah, I give it a 9.
Yeah, same as Peter. Shane, what are you thinking, man?
Did I put anything in there? No, I didn't.
I'm going to say that's like a high 7. It's like 7.8, 7.6.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, you're right around the same as me there. Okay, Alex.
7 or no Niners in there? No Niners.
Niners. Okay. So AZ. Again, we were just doing the first 5 albums, so what's fair is fair, man. I didn't give anybody really any advantage. I just picked the first 5 from each band, and this is what it is.
But you can see the progression of Priest now.
Yeah.
Coming in.
Yeah, I think if we did greatest hits, which we could certainly do another night, Priest versus Motorhead, or Priest, and Motorhead separately going against other bands. I don't know if it'd be much different for me, honestly, because a lot of their stuff later was very commercial, which I just don't care for at all. Like Breaking the Law, literally cannot stand that song. It makes me want to turn the radio off. It's so repetitive and just dumb.
I mean, living after midnight and heading out to the highway, though. It's just...
Yeah, and you got Another Thing Coming is pretty good.
They changed, and then they come out all of a sudden, and it was like Painkiller came out. It was just like the heaviest that they've ever been.
Yeah.
Awesome. I loved the Painkiller album, man. That was awesome.
Painkiller, Ram It Down.
Like they just came out like, let's go full bore. We're
right,
old now. Let's go full bore.
JH 9.7 on that. All right. 8.5 from Great Shot. 9 from Jacob. Was there a motorcycle guy in the Village People? I don't know. Rob missed his calling, maybe. 7 from Alex. 8.4 from Sugar Kitty. 8.5 from AZ. British Steel is where I really start hearing Priest songs all the time, and they were touring locally at that point. There you go. I dig Electric Guy. Yeah, Electric Guy is great. I mean, Screaming for Vengeance and Defenders of the Faith are probably my 2 favorite Priest albums. And then Painkiller would be like right in there with that.
I mean, Turbo Lover was like complete 80s.
Yeah.
You heading out, Shane? Is that what that means?
Yeah, I'm going to take off.
All right. Well, I appreciate you hanging, man. Cheers,
No,
brother.
man, I wish I'd have been here for the start of this, but
that's all right.
I like this format. I like what you're doing. Keep doing it. This is awesome.
Thank you, Shane. I appreciate that. Cheers, brother.
Yeah.
Like, actually, I have whiskey in glass here, so.
See you, Shane.
See you, Alex. See you, John.
Yeah, I'm going, Shane.
They're living now. Alex won't get his face covered up every time I throw a comment.
Just my chin.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, let's see here. Tenacious D actually wrote the greatest song. Oh, right. Yeah. Sure they did. So this is all theoretical, yeah. All right, let's keep it moving on Priest here. Now, Sure Kitty, I remember you dropped a comment saying that this is one of your favorite cover songs. So I'm assuming that there will be a good score coming. Here we go.
Here we go. All guitar.
Now when the day goes to sleep and the full moon looks, and the night is so black that the darkness cooks, then you come creeping around.
Oh, it sounds like I Can't Drive 55.
I don't want to do.
I can't drive it.
I get a little bit of that riff.
Yeah.
They're going to skip ahead quite a bit here. Won't be fun.
Cause you're the green man, unleash you with a two-pronged crown. All my trying is up, all you're bringing is down. Just taking my love and slip away, leaving me here trying to keep
To be fair.
you.
Oops, I gotta go with you again.
To be fair. That sounds like a channel term. There's a channel that is out there that to be fair.
Good stuff there. One of my more favorite Priest songs. Some great guitar work in that song.
Yes, very much.
Um,
I see Hanging AC used a term in there. I said, to be fair. I've heard a channel that uses that term quite a bit.
Yeah, I had to take a drink then.
I don't know. It's not this channel. It's a channel I know of.
Who is that channel?
Hey, Jerry Black.
To be fair, I know there is a channel.
Yes, to be fair, there certainly is. And I believe the rule is when someone says to be fair, you have to take a drink. So
Yep. I'm going to give that a 7 because that guitar riff, they almost sounded like I Can't Drive 55 a little bit.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah. And Sure Kitty saying the live version of Green Manalicia is just awesome if you ever seen it. There you go.
Yeah.
All right, so scores, fellas. Okay, Alex dropping
Jerry Black. Cheers.
7.5. JH a 7. All right. Anybody else throw a score out? No, I guess just those two right now.
Just
Yeah,
7.
solid song for sure.
Yeah.
But it is a cover, so I guess
Yeah.
I guess you could deduct points for that. 9 from Peter White. I took a sip as I was saying. To be fair. There you go. Nice. Yes, Priest has been pure nostalgia since the turn of the century, at least. That has its value, though, right? Yeah. 7 from Great Shot. 9.4 for. I knew a big score was coming from Sure Kitty.
Yes, it was. That's the rest of us old farts when music was good.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I mean,
nostalgia.
But if you
for
think
me,
about, I don't know.
I mean, for me, like the '80s were the pinnacle of metal. So like I mean, crossover, whether you talk Priest or any whatever. Because I mean, also Ace of Spades came out in '80. That album came out in '80. So like from '80 to '90, like that decade, it's just just a monster of a decade as far as metal and hard rock goes.
Yeah.
But see, everything kind of went like flipped. If you were a band starting out in '89, you just went poof, because usually the '90s came in, grunge metal, all that kind of stuff, like Nirvana came, and kind of a lot of things changed. Stone Temple
and hair metal as well. Yeah.
Yeah, I graduated high school in '91. I went to college in the fall, and it was Metallica, the Black Album, and Queensryche Empire.
Yeah.
But then Nirvana and Pearl Jam.
Yeah.
And everything just freaking changed.
And then now, as we sit here in the last 2 years, all these bands from the past are like selling out shows right now. They're back as bands again. They're retouring again. Like Iron Maiden's selling out every show that they ever go into now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, because it's guys like us. It's guys in their 40s that have money now that can go to every show.
Now we can go.
Yeah. Because now we actually have some money to spend. Like we're not broke teenagers anymore.
I grew up in the middle of nowhere farming town, so I could never go to the shows. So
yeah.
So now we can go see all the bands we wanted to see.
Everybody's doing something right now, man. Like Firehouse is touring, Rats touring, fucking.
How many times I saw Firehouse come into Green Bay as an opening band?
Yeah.
Hey, AZ, to be fair, I think you're right.
Even what's it called there? Shit, I can't. The song When I Close My Eyes. Sister Christian.
Night Ranger.
Night Ranger. They just started a new tour as of like a month ago.
Yeah, because I saw Jack Blades. I don't know how many times, in Damn Yankees.
Yeah, they're all like they started up new tours.
Yeah, I may get some hate for this, Jacob. And if you're a fan, I apologize. I can't get into Ghost. The only song I like by them is Square Hammer. Like literally, I've listened to like 3 full albums, and Square Hammer is about it. Like I can't get into the guy's voice. It's weird for me.
Ghost. I don't know.
Yeah. Also, I also don't consider them metal. So I know that a lot of people do, but I don't. I don't think they're.
I gotta see who they are. I've never listened to them before.
Yeah, I've never heard of them. So
I've heard of them. I've never listened to them though.
Yeah, I mean, you might like them. Like if you like very falsetto style singing, then.
Well, that's kind of like Merciful Fate, and that what's his name, King Diamond.
Yeah.
Really high.
Yeah, so I would say very close to King Diamond.
Yeah.
As far as style. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay, I see who they are now. Yeah. He
Well,
comes
there's
out.
do you know who Lou Brutus is?
What's that?
Do you know Lou Brutus? He does like a syndicated metal show.
All right.
I don't. Off the top of my head, no.
Okay, he's the one that got me into Parkway Drive because he's got a syndicated metal radio show in the U.S.
Oh, okay.
So he's the one that started playing Parkway Drive.
Yeah.
Okay, so real quick, and then we'll get back to. So Sure Kitty's trying to keep me on track here, and I should. But also, Ghost has some cool shit. Square Hammer is one of the best. Okay, there you go. So yeah, and now though, let's finish out the Judas Priest tracks, delivering the goods. And this song was in like top 3, top 5 on many of the lists I looked at. So yeah, hope you guys like it.
Nice.
I have a CD of B-side that Skid Row did a cover of it.
There you go.
See, now we're getting heavy.
Feeling like we're ready to kick tonight. Or hesitating, bodies aching. Looking for some matching satisfaction, alright. Charging, vein face. As activist 100-sided blue. Megatown, Leviathan. Ready to hit the roof. You better watch out and hold on tight. We'll carry your way like dynamite. Delivering the goods. Delivering the goods. Shake down.
All right. Oh, what a play.
Race you to submission, so you might as well surrender. You gotta learn your lesson, cause there ain't nobody here to fail. Till it seems that we're gonna play. Shoot it further, giving more than you're ever gonna take. Leaving with your heads crashed down on the floor, begging for mercy. Be careful, all the dudes some more. Oh, you better watch out and hold on tight.
Okay. Very classic rock and roll in there. So Alex 6 on that. All right, getting the score in early. I can't say I'm real far off there. I just got a 7.6. Don't like it as much as the Ripper. So, what do you say, John?
I'm going to give it a 7 because that's about as heavy as we got from Priest tonight.
Okay. There you go. Yeah, it is heavier for sure. Yeah, I mean, I think what this pointed out to me when because I thought, because I didn't want to do like I didn't want to do either band's full discography tonight. Because I thought, because they both have massive discographies.
Yes.
So I didn't want to cover it all in one night. So I thought I'll just do the first 5 albums. So then when I started going through them, I was like, man, this kind of is one-sided because Priest wasn't great early. But, it is what it is. So it took Priest a little while to get there, but there were certainly some good songs tonight from them. So let's see here what the crew says. JH 7.1, Great Shot 7 from Sugar Kitty, and 8 from Jacob. Yeah. So for those of you that are keeping track of your scores, hopefully somebody else did other than myself. It's time for the averages now. And it wasn't close for me at all. So Priest coming in at a 7.62 average on these 10 songs. Motorhead 9.27. So
I'm probably I didn't keep track, but I'm probably in the same ballpark.
Yeah. On these albums, anyway, I think Motorhead is much stronger. I think if we did a best of, it would certainly be closer. I would probably still lean towards Motorhead because there's just, I don't know. Like a lot of Priest stuff is very Exciter. Like there's probably, I don't know, 5 more dozen songs like Exciter. And
but you need to get into British Steel and Screaming for Vengeance too.
No, that's what I mean. I'm talking about even on those albums. Like there's still a lot of songs very much like Exciter, and like that's cool. But it's just
Commandant Lou already scored everything, so you don't have to worry about it.
There you go. Yeah, Testament's 11 for sure. Raspberry. Okay, fair enough. All right, so now I'm not going to do a ton of these, but I know there's one song I have to play, or else Sugar Kitty's never going to let it go. You better still be here, Sugar Kitty. Sugar Kitty, check in first, or else I'm not playing the song.
Sugar Kitty's there.
Okay, all right. Let's see here. That's not the right Iron Horse. Okay, I guess I got to type in the whole thing.
There's a part of me that I'll be honest with you guys, and it'll get hate from everybody with these two bands that why I've never listened to them in an early age in life is I'm a musician. I used to be a bass player my whole life.
Okay.
I could not stand the singers in these bands. I loved their music. The singers were not my thing. I would don't get me wrong. I was an Iron Maiden fan my whole life, everything like that. I even got like a tattoo of Iron Maiden Eddie on my arm, but I just couldn't do like Lemmy as a bass player is a great bass player. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
Not an amazing singer to me. Some of his songs, it hit you like, oh yeah, this is catchy. Same with Rob Halford. Some of the songs were like, oh shit, yeah, this is good. But their music was awesome.
Yes. Well, here, Sugar Kitty is waiting on us, so we'll talk more. I'm going to play his song because, You've
got Eddie as a tattoo. That's awesome.
I got him playing a bass on my leg too.
I've got Dragon from the Russian Rio DVD.
Nice.
On one arm. I'm a huge. That's why my avatar is Neil. So.
Sugar Kitty, are you okay with the live version of Live in England? Is that good, or do you want the studio version? Real quick, I can go either way. It doesn't matter to me.
The plane.
Yes. Yes. No. Maybe so. Okay. We're going live version. So.
Live Motorhead is always better.
Horse, born to lose. Right the road, you don't have no way.
David, how we doing, man?
Don't have no brains. Got many stallion, alone in a dream. Down in his color, of the chromium. An iron horse he flies. An iron horse he gladly dies. Iron horse is the white. Iron horse is alive. Rise the road, live your life fast. Don't try to hide when the dice have been cast. Rides the whirlwind that cuts to the bone.
Lemmy made the Rickenbacker bass a popular item.
Ferociously stone.
Well, so did Cliff Burton, too.
An iron horse is blind. An iron horse is gladly died. Iron horse is a white. Iron horse is blind.
Let's skip ahead a little bit here.
One day, we'll go for the sun. Together they fly on the eternal run. Wasted forever on street lights and blue. The eyes of the brother, still it over the lips. An iron horse they fly. An iron horse they gladly die. Iron horse and white. Iron horse and light. Iron horse and white. Iron horse and light. Iron horse and white. Iron horse and light.
One of the songs that I actually liked with Motorhead was "Killed by Death." I do like that song.
Yeah, that. Let's see, what album is that on? Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
But that's why this like Lemmy and Cliff Burton made Rickenbacker basses, in my opinion, the popular item. Man of War's bass player, I can't think of his name. He plays a skinny necked Rickenbacker bass too. Like
I gotta remember those guys in high school.
They're a decent band if you want a Viking metal band, kind of like get
Fucking
everybody.
Manowar,
Yeah, they're still going. They're still touring.
Yeah, so this is the song request portion of the show. If it doesn't have to be Priest or Motorhead, but you know, this is kind of what we're doing tonight. But I think.
Well, I'm gonna duck out. So,
okay, John.
Yeah,
you guys have a good night.
Hey, John, thank you for hanging out tonight, man. I appreciate it.
Oh no, it's been a blast. So,
see you, John. Take care, man.
Yep. Take care.
So, Sean, favorite song of mine, and I can actually kind of play a little bit on it. Well, I can only play the intro on guitar. Is "Wasted Years" Iron Maiden, man. Best song.
Okay.
That's an amazing song. But, well, here we go. "Killed by Death" is another great one. Yeah, sure, Kitty. Mississauga Bleed. Holy, we're getting heavy.
Frigged. Hey, you know, I would say Woods just tell Priest to be better earlier. Yeah, tell him to not suck for the first 5 years. That's what I would say.
I'm impressed though that the older they got, the heavier they got. And it's usually not that case because, you know, like your drummer usually doesn't go into massive double kick freaking mode like later on in life when they're 60. He would have been probably his 40s, 50s, kind of around there.
All right, so Alex requested some Maiden, which I'm always up for. Jacob, some Meshuggah Bleed. Okay, fair enough. I'll do one more after that. So somebody else in chat, whoever gets a request up first that hasn't requested something already, your song will be the third song, and then we're out because I'm going to go sleep.
Yeah, you'll need your sleep.
All right, so let's see here. Maiden.
I've always loved Staying Alive by the Bee Gees.
Yeah, if you guys pull some crap like that, I'm just cutting the stream.
Yeah.
What did you say, Alex? Iron Maiden what?
Wasted Years.
A Wasted Year. Okay,
yeah. That was to me. That's just like I don't know. It's just a great song.
Yeah, I think if I remember right, I think this is one of Shred's favorite songs, if I recall. Yeah, it might be his favorite.
It's just a fun song too to play and everything. Like it's just,
that intro is fantastic.
This is like a Sweet Child of Mine kind of intro.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? Like that guitar playing. Adrian Smith. See it still like in the woods.
Night Wood. Night shirt, Kitty. Maybe.
There we go. I love this part, man. This is where they start kicking in. Steve Harris.
wasted years. Face make it stand, and realize you're living in the golden years.
Such a good song.
You know, so at the beginning of this stream, Shred said that there's levels to this shit, and I think that song kind of proves that. So, like, we listened to some pretty great tracks tonight, but that song is better than anything else we listened to tonight, in my opinion.
Oh, it is. It's a song now that you've listened to that. It's so like it's one of those almost catchy tunes that just that riff will stay in your head and just like.
Yeah, great shot. Said exactly what I said there, basically. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's just Maiden's on another level, man.
And it's funny because Maiden went most of their career as Satanists and everything else because of the certain crowd that was calling them like only because of Number of the Beast album. It was the only time, and that was a good album. They were called like they're a bunch of Satanists. Meanwhile, if you think about it, so Steve Harris, the bass player, he was actually like a historian. Most of the songs are written by him, like the vocals, because he's like very knowledgeable. He actually he had an option to choose professional football playing or soccer or stay with the band. He stayed with the band. Bruce Dickinson's he's a pilot. He actually flies the Iron Maiden jet.
Yeah.
Like, you know, and he actually flies for a living. Like he actually does it not just for a living, but he actually flies a jet for as another income.
Yeah.
And he's also a book author. like they're not a dumb band that just played to be in concerts and stuff like that. They're actually very educated.
Well, I mean, and so like we've talked about that song specifically in that album quite a bit, and like so like even if people just took the time to listen to that song, there's nothing about that song that glorifies Satanism. Like if anything, it's a warning. It's like, hey, actually, don't mess around with this stuff, or else unless you want to be possessed.
That song, actually, you could take that song in so many levels. Like you could take that and my personal life, I take that song in my own life just to say like don't waste your time searching for those different things, right? Like do what you're gonna do kind of thing. Like it's a deeper song than people think it is.
Oh yeah.
Like it's a great that's why I love that song. Like it's just it's amazing.
Yeah, I mean, and it's great storytelling, like, and then how like it's like Satan talking at the end, of the song. Yeah, I mean, it's just everything. That's probably my favorite Maiden song. It's top 3 easily.
The whole point of it is don't waste your life, basically. Like, don't waste your life. Like,
yeah, for sure. Let's see. The first half dozen Maiden albums were as badass as it gets. Yeah. Hey man, I want to try Pentagram.
What? Hey man, I want my pentagram emoji. He wants.
Okay, I mean, if you wanna worship the D-bag, then go for it. I don't care. I don't care what you do.
You know what? And this is the thing, Sean. Like, I'm not a church going guy. I grew up Roman Catholic, and I don't want to go back into that. But there's certain music. I'm huge into music. There's certain music, man, that is almost like my gospel, if you want to think about it that way.
Yeah, I got you. I totally get that.
Actually helps me in my shitty times. That's
I mean, music is certainly my therapy. Yeah, I mean, like when I'm not feeling good, when I'm in the dark places, I throw on something that helps me.
That's why I finally bought these. I got my new bass and my new.
Okay.
My new bass and guitar, the Ibanez. I'll be honest right now. I've told people this at my own work. I used to be a bass player.
Yeah.
And Sean, you know, I told you before, I've been into bad times in my life. When I was a bass player, I played live they're bars and stuff like that. But anyhow, I sold my shit for drugs. I was high on drugs. I sold my stuff for more money for drugs.
Yeah.
This is the first bass I bought in 20 something years that
awesome, man.
I can now go back and play bass without that mindset. Right? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm proud of that, man. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah. That's awesome, man. I'm glad that, you're kind of putting that all behind you, and you got the new stuff.
It is. Honestly, man, like I should have done it earlier, but I didn't do it. Now, like my wife actually, I told her that she knows my story, but she's happy that I did. She shook my head when what I paid for them, but still.
Well, you know, I'm down to 2 guitars now, but at one point I was at 5 guitars that I couldn't play. So, I just kept my 2 favorites now. I had an acoustic, but but now I don't. So anyway, I probably need to like actually learn to play guitar. That would probably be the smart thing to do. Yeah, but anyway, so next request here. Oh yeah, here let me solo you here for a second first. Then we'll move on to electric.
So they're all burl wood, right? Like,
oh yeah, right, beautiful.
And then it's just like it's an Ibanez. But the one here, my first actual guitar is this one. So it's an Ibanez S series, but it's a burl as well because I love burl wood. But
and Ibanez does some great, man. Yeah,
look how thin that is.
That's a slab of wood there.
And it's like, but the neck is 13 different pieces of wood.
Nice, man. That's a great looking neck.
I don't know how to play it that well, but
what's the back of it? I mean, even the back is pretty.
I don't 100%. I can't off the top of my head right now. No, but this is somebody told me the other night it's a Joe Satriani style, so that's why it's so thin.
Okay,
like it's an actual like massively thin guitar. Like there's nothing to it. So I'm gonna have to learn how to rock out.
You got 2 double pickups and a single, man. Yeah, that's awesome, man.
It's crazy.
All right, folks, Electric Eye here, and then Jacob, I didn't miss you, man. We'll do Meshuggah last. So Electric Eye, since it sticks with the theme of the night. So here we go, Judas Priest, Electric Eye.
You don't need me on here. You can take me off.
What's that?
You can take me off.
Oh, right, yeah, that. Heck yeah.
I'm there in space. I'm looking down on you. My eyes are straight. Everything you do. You think you private lives, think nothing of the kind. There is no true escape, I'm watching all the time. I'm in a metal, my second scream. I am perpetual, I keep the country clean. I'm electric spy. I'm protected, electric eye. Always if you want good, can you not stand? I still swim to you, but you don't go out there. I take the pride in probing all your secret moves. My dearest written that takes pictures that can prove. I am in a battle, my second free.
Cheers to good friend.
I keep the country clean. I'm electric spy. I'm protected, electric eye.
This is truly where like Judas Priest is actually like absolute Judas Priest.
Nothing you couldn't do about it. About expose. I read upon your every thought. So my power draw. I am my second flame. I am perpetual light. Keep the country clean. I am electric spine. I'm protected electric eye. I'm electric spine. I'm electric protected detective electric guy.
All right. Yeah, man.
See, that's where there's certain things that Judas Priest did where his voice actually matched their music.
Yes.
Like, I mean, that's what I was meaning. He's not a bad singer. I'm just saying some songs it's like I want to just hear the music. I don't want to hear it singing. Sadly, but that's what it was. Damn.
No, yeah, I mean, I get you. Like, I think Rob is amazing. It's just that, like yourself, it doesn't always work for me.
Yeah.
And also, like I said earlier, I mean, there's a lot of Priest songs that a lot of people like that I think are just either too commercial or just don't really have any teeth to them. Like, there's just nothing there that excites me at all. Like, it's just kind of whatever.
If you can find it, it's hard to find sometimes. Rob Halford's band when he left Judas Priest, Fight, the band called Fight.
Uh-huh.
And the drummer from Judas Priest actually went to this too. Fucking heavy and amazing, the band.
Okay.
Like, I loved it, man. Like, oh, it was crazy. JJ, there's a bass player. So I followed a lot of bass players. So his name was JJ. He was a tattoo. So most of Rob Halford's tattoos were done by this bass player, JJ.
Okay.
And it was from the band Fight. They just went absolute heavy. The song was called Nailed to the Gun, and there was all this others. Like, I can't remember the other songs, but Nailed to the Gun was wicked, man. Like, so if you ever find that, it was good. That's when Priest had so Halford left. Priest had Blaze Bailey come in to sing. I think it was Blaze. I think Blaze came to sing for them for a bit. I'm positive Blaze Bailey came to sing for them.
Yeah, for sure, man. Yeah, that's kind of like the part of Priest that nobody talks about, but
yeah, it was like a short moment.
But honestly, I still feel like that era of Priest is not as bad as like
Tim Ripper Owens. That's what it was. It wasn't. It wasn't. It was Ripper Owens, Tim Owens, that came and sang for Priest. I had to look at that.
It's the dark years of Maiden. Yeah. All right, guys. Well, this is our last request of the night, and then we're going to shut it down, and I'm going to go to sleep. Jacob here requesting Meshuggah Bleed. So
Blaze Bailey was with Maiden when Bruce Dickinson left. That's what it was.
There you go. I have to remind myself to drink. Yeah, there you go. Everybody drink water. Always important.
Oh, I've got my new big jug, man. Like, those are good.
There you go. Yeah. All right, here we go. Meshuggah Bleed.
There's a fire swaying through my head. There's a pain increasing
I forgot how long this song is. We have 5.5 minutes to go still. All right, I'm going to skip ahead some because I forgot we still have 5 minutes and 15 seconds to go here. Finally, something heavy. Okay. I think this song is too long for its own good, in my own personal opinion. But yeah. I think they could have made it more interesting by compacting these ideas into a shorter. Yeah.
It's like the song Inagata Davida from the 70s is like 28 minutes long.
Yeah, for sure. There we go. Yeah. The biscuits have been buttered. Okay. There you go. Sugar Bleed. Yeah. It's a bit drowned out. Okay, yeah, I can see that. This is fucking amazing. I suppose. Yeah, like I said, like I love the riff. It kind of wears on me after a while because it's a lot of the sameness in that song. But
that's I like that drummer is fucking something else though.
oh yeah, yeah. To keep that double bass going that long.
I couldn't even imagine doing like I think he's doing like triplets on his fucking double kick, like he's doing triplets constantly.
Yeah, I mean, like I just like and I appreciate the skill involved. I just wish they would change up the riff a little bit more. I think it'd make the song more interesting, and then reduce the time by like 2 minutes. I think they could have compacted all those ideas they had for that song down to like a 5-minute song. I think it would have been much better than like a nearly 7-minute song. Anyway, yeah, that's just my thoughts. Sure, you know what? Why not Shred? We'll do why. Yeah, let's go. For it.
That song sounds amazing.
You guys always like think you're gonna scare me with this stuff. Like, you know what? Okay. Yeah, before I even play this, first off, Shred, I've already heard this song before. I think that there's this formula that these bands kind of follow, and like it doesn't get super interesting for me. Like that's why I appreciate your band, Shred, is because you guys you combine a lot of different thoughts into a song instead of just having just a couple of thoughts, like musically, and that's basically the whole song, which is kind of where that Sugar Bleed falls for me. Even though I love the riff, I think the riff is great. I think the drummer is fantastic on Bleed. It's just like it's a little bit too much the same. So anyway, Dying Fetus. Here we go. What am I? No, that's not the thing. Right. Apparently,
praise the Lord. Dying Fetus, praise the Lord. Is that a song?
I think this is not coming up. We'll see. No results. You know what? Amazon Music. I'm gonna try just pissing. See what that does. There we go.
There we go.
Oh, it's not in two. It's in the. Okay, fair enough. There we go. Oh boy, here we go. I forgot how Cookie Monster this is. Oh man. Oh, this shit is hilarious. What the fuck is left inside? That's 500 years that left all the rest inside of You know what, Cookie Monster, play me to sleep here. All right. Yeah, I mean, like musically, it's not bad. Yeah, I just can't. Like the Cookie Monster thing is hilarious. Like it's like that is like that's one of the most legit cookie, especially early in the song. Here, let me see if I can find the part. Like it's like it's. Can't even. Right here. Oh, I need cookie. Oh, give me the cookie. I need the cookie. Oh, that shit's hilarious. Yeah, but musically and yeah, drumming is insane. I don't know. Like I can't because of how it's presented. I'm sure the lyrics are great. It's just like I don't know why that's so funny to me, but it's really funny. Like it's like the opposite of scary to me. It's like it's I know that's what they're going for, but it's just like the most hilarious thing on the planet to me. Like I know they're going for scary, but to me it's just absolute. Like that should be on Saturday Night Live. It would make Saturday Night Live hilarious again. Me want a cookie. It's good enough for me. Old Ezra and Metal can't beat a weekend. Yeah, man. All right, guys. I'm going to be closing down here in just a minute. But again, we're not going live tomorrow because I'm sick and all the whiskey tastes like crap. I don't think wanting cookies is brutal, Shred. I'm just going to say. Just my take. Anyway. No, I'm screwing with you, man. I know. Yeah, it's a sound. And I know that there's a lot of people that like it. Like I'm more about like the as we talked about before, like the Chuck. Why can I not think of his? Anyway, it's been a long
Chuck
night.
Billy?
No,
Testament.
Death's lead singer, lead guitarist.
Oh Christ.
Chuck. I keep wanting to say Skolnick. Is that doesn't sound right? My brain is not.
One of my favorite guitar players is
Alex
Skolnick. Alex Skolnick is my. It's not because he has the same name as me, but it's just great guitar player. Testament.
Oh yeah, Testament's yeah.
He's not just Testament. He was with Savatage for a bit too, and everything. But Sean, I gotta say one thing. This is like This is like the hangout of all hangouts for me. Honestly, like your channel with music. Fucking bravo, because like it just gets my brain back working again from like my younger days of music and always like so much stuff I followed through the years with music. It's not just sitting here drinking whiskey and getting hammered up. This is about this is fucking awesome. Bravo, man.
Well, good, man. So like that's the way I feel about it as well. Like this is a thing I will probably never make money doing because of I get copyright hits on every song.
I can imagine. But
I don't care. Like I love doing this for the same reason you're just describing. Yeah, I mean it's kind of like nostalgia and like just going through like albums I love and yeah. So
me and my old guitar player used to freaking sit down, drink coffee, and go through we would just do like music trivia, man. Like it was just like we'd just talk about, hey, hey, did you see like Savatage has had new guitar player they added, and did you know somebody just passed away and they added this to guitar player, bass player. Like it was always like that. I love this kind of stuff, man. This is awesome.
Yeah, man. Just real quick, as a comparison. Hey, Shred, you're more of a death expert than I am. What would you say is the scariest, heaviest death song to you? Getting hammered and music, heck yeah. I agree with you.
You're asking Shredward what his thing is? Like, the band that I don't listen to, and I probably never will, one of my guitar players used to play or always loved Cannibal Corpse. Yeah. I'm not a Cannibal Corpse fan. I mean, Shredward maybe. I just can't. Like when the singer's just sitting there, or
Yeah.
I love throat singing. I love the death metal, but I also like the clean voice too that comes out.
Well, I mean, like
Lack of
there you go. Yeah, lack of comprehension. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay, let's do that.
I think the big thing was Fear Factor. Fear Factory was the band that kind of got me into that throat singing, clean voice at the same. I know Shredder doesn't like that, but
so like I appreciate Chuck. We'll listen to it. So I'm not gonna listen to the whole song, but just coming off of Dying Fetus. Here we go.
Oh, okay. So Shredder, I thought I'm mistaken. Sorry, man. See, this is like really good guitar playing.
Yes, exactly. And that's kind of a feature in most deaths. Also, Chuck can freaking sing his ass off. I mean, granted, it's like demon screams, but there's singing happening.
It's right now. People think you're not understand. An excuse to cover up weaknesses that I would hurt. Lies, laying your guilt and blame on people that had no part in the molding of a life that creates this destruction. Lies. From the full of every eye, a reflection of the mistakes to the end of the eye.
Plus, it has that fast tempo that I love. Just
Yep. But these guys change their tempo, which I like. It's not just the same as like whole song.
Exactly.
This is good. And here you go. See, it changes even now.
Well, we're all glad he didn't go any farther, Fred. Anyway, so there you go. Yeah, of course, death is... Well, damn it, my TV just turned off. Death is basically responsible for death metal. I mean, you could say that, like, Venom started it, I guess, probably, as far as big influences. Come on.
Venom, DRI from Canada.
Yeah.
DRI? DRI? Is that DRI? I can't remember. DRI. I never.
Yeah. But yeah. Death. And then what was it? Metal Church. I guess they were pretty early.
Metal Church. Shit. I gotta I gotta see that one. I know these are the wastelands.
Yeah, man. I actually appreciate Death a lot. I mean, and also like they just freaking shred, and like their guitar work is fantastic, and they pack a lot of different ideas into a song, which I appreciate. Makes it complex and interesting. Yeah, that's great. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna close down because I'm about to fall asleep in my chair. So thank you guys for hanging out, and thank you for putting up with all the coughing tonight. Sorry about that, but thank you, Alex, for hanging with me, man.
Oh, that's great, man.
Yeah. So next week, guys, we'll have Master of Puppets versus Cowboys from Hell. Those two albums going up against one another. We've already had some people weigh in. I think it's going to be a close one for sure. Both great albums. And again, we're skipping the Whiskey Wars live stream tomorrow because everything tastes like nothing right now. I tried probably 5 different whiskeys tonight, and all of them tasted like crap. So awesome. Anyway, so the 1500 sub stream will be next Saturday, not tomorrow night. And then again, next Friday, Master Puppets versus Cowboys from Hell. So yeah, cheers, people. We'll see you, and have a good one.
Cheers.